I just remember the video that goes, Sonic Gem.
Isn't that like one of the compilation ones? We're live, by the way. I did the thing.
It's... No, it was in one of the compilation ones, or at least that video was, because that's where I saw it. Also, I guess we're
Oh.
live, because I heard my own voice going, Sonic Gem.
Yeah, I just told you we were live. You were so locked in on Sonic Jam. It's like you didn't
about
parse
that
it.
Sonic Gem.
Let me announce that we are live. So that people can come and watch it if they want to.
Yay!
Now who the hell is that resubbing in my damn chat room?
Get their ass.
Get them. Strip the flesh from their bones.
Yup.
Put them up on the sacrificial hook.
No other way.
It has to be done.
Has to be done.
Where the fuck I announce the streams again? Like 20 different places. I don't do this for a couple of weeks and suddenly it's like I don't remember how to do my job anymore. Except for the parts I do remember how to do. Those are fine.
It doesn't help that we just keep making more new friends who have more new Discord channel announcements for streams.
And keep going like, yeah, we want you to announce when you're doing something so that we know when you're doing something. And it's like, yeah. But now I have 30 places I have to remember. I have to pedal so many bicycle pedals.
We're just too charming and too nice, and so everyone wants to hang out with us.
That's the famous thing they're saying about me, is that people like me too much.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Don't you start.
What's wrong?
You know damn well.
What's the issue?
It's the middle of summer for... Not the middle, it's the start of summer, for one thing. I guess, no, the Heat Miser has the same song, doesn't he?
Yeah, it just goes slower. It just goes... Bum, 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 bum.
And then they don't get to finish the rest of it, because he's an aimless tool.
I'm Miss Green.
Tumblr.com. I also post there. I see there's a bunch of messages happening in the chat. There's a bunch of subs happening. I'll be able to look at that in a sec.
Thank you for your generosity. Please stay tuned for acknowledgement of generosity.
One moment, please. I like very briefly glanced over and like zeroed in on one person's message that just said, "I'm Mr. Budweiser." Great,
That's
thank you for that.
One. I like that one.
Okay, I think that's everywhere and everything and all of it in the entire world. Hi! Okay.
Hi!
Hi, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? This time it hasn't been like an entire month since my last stream. It's just been like a couple of weeks, I think.
It's been a normal amount of time.
Well, it's been a little better than I've been doing for the past couple of months. Speaking of which, of the past couple of months, hey, did you know that if you've been dealing with severe anxiety and depression, that you can like go to a doctor about that and talk to a doctor about that, and they can like try and get you help and treatment for that?
They might even give you like medicine that helps you.
I'm medicated now. Which was kind of my only goal for this year. And I did it. So
you did it.
Let's see how the rest of the world goes, I suppose. The rest of the world? The rest of the year.
The rest of the world needs to catch up on Holly's taking care of herself.
I mean, it does, but it's a different matter entirely. It's, it feels like it's been working so far, so that's good. The the side effects have largely been minimal, aside from like 1 or 2 days weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a good feeling about it, and I hope a good feeling keeps up, because that's part of what it's supposed to help with.
On account of that's what the medicine is supposed to do, so if it stops doing that, we have a concern, we have an issue.
Well, then you go talk to the doctor about it again.
And you ask your doctor if medicine is right for you.
Generally it is, except for when it isn't.
Yeah, that's so.
I've just been kind of laid out this week to take it slow, see how things go. I went to the beach the other day because I was out. I guess it's been announced now.
Yeah.
The next co-op for a cause thing that our TVS is doing. Happening.
There's another one, and it's real.
This month. It's June, so it's happening this month. Later in the month.
Today I submitted something for a writing competition and took big inspiration.
So that's gonna be cool. I had to. Sorry, a tip just came in the middle of my train of thought. Thank you for your money. I was in the middle of talking. I'll get to that in a sec. Every damn day I think about just like quieting or turning off the TTS because it gets a little disruptive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went in town to like drop off a couple controllers and stuff at Scorpy's place. Then I went to a beach. Didn't plan on going to the beach. I was just like, wait, there's a beach nearby. I can just go to the beach. You can just do that.
They don't stop you.
And I didn't feel like an anxious mess surrounded by like a lot of strangers. And there was a rabbit there.
There was a rabbit in like a full outfit.
Someone brought their extremely large pet rabbit to the beach, and it was like dyed pink for some reason. You know how like sometimes people will get like pet safe dye and color their animals? So there was just a pink enormous rabbit there, and it was very weird. And it seemed very chill, and it just kind of was hopping around and like going back over to its owner. And it had a hat on. And eventually the owner was like, alright, this rabbit's been on the beach for long enough, so I guess I'm gonna bring it home now. And put like a bike helmet on the rabbit.
You didn't mention the bike helmet to me.
I thought I told you about the bike helmet.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, when the rabbit was like getting ready to leave, the owner just like, it had like a little hat on, and then he took the hat off and put a little bike helmet on. Did the helmet have holes for its ears? Yep. And then he like very gently scooped the rabbit up and very gently put it in like the basket of his scooter, and he just left.
Just like that.
And then I went for a walk along the beach, and a businessman riding his bike, just like in like very loud English, just went, "So Gemini lied," and then like kept going down the road and just swearing and being really mad and angry, like real loud. So I've been on these meds for like only like a fucking week, and fairy tale shit is already happening to me. That same day, I saw like a woman with 4 identical dogs. Like literally, they all looked exactly the same.
I mean, fairy tale shit just already tends to happen to you, but now now you have the mental and physical capacity to go out a little bit more, so it can happen to you even more.
No, I'm choosing to believe it's more directly correlated.
Oh, like the Joker thing.
Oh my god. Do you want to tell them about the Joker thing?
So, like, this must have been like a day or two after you started your meds. We're just hanging out, and all of a sudden you're just asking me questions about The Dark Knight Rises. A movie
No, The
I
Dark
don't...
Knight!
The Dark Knight.
Rises was the one without the Joker.
Oh, right. See, I have not seen these movies, which is why it was surprising that you were asking me about them all of a sudden. And you were specifically fixated on the Joker in those movies.
Because the Joker's in it.
And then, like, a day or two later, you are just posting and, like, talking to people about the Joker even more for, like, a significant amount of time.
It wasn't that much significant time, and it wasn't that many people.
It was at least a couple hours, and more than one person is already a concern.
And since then, you've been asking me if I'm, quote, still feeling Joker side effects.
Because it correlated with the meds hitting.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Do you want me to bring that up to my doctor when I talk to my doctor?
I mean, listen, anything you feel is a significant enough side effect is probably worth checking on.
Did Holly say it was an English person? Gemini is a very interesting name for someone, especially in England. I live in French Canada, and they were an English businessman, not like UK English, but Canadian English, talking about Google's AI service.
Nice.
Different thing. Different thing than what you imagined. Which is telling me that it's... Okay, now it's doing the ad. It was saying it was gonna do the ad in 0 minutes, so I just hit the fucking button manually. There we go. I don't know if there's much else to talk about that's been going on. I haven't been doing much either because I've been feeling like shit, or because I've been prepping to see the doctor, or because I've been feeling better after the doctor, but I've been tired and trying not to, like, rush into things too much.
I've been doing too much because everything happens to me and the people I love forever.
Uh-huh. And you probably can't talk about much of it because it's work stuff.
Yeah. Some of it I can't talk about because it's work stuff. Some of it I can't talk about because it's friends dealing with personal stuff. What can I talk about?
Did we talk about Crazy Taxi? What, like the arcade game?
Just like in general?
Not anytime recently, no.
Do you wanna just cancel this whole stream and play some Crazy Taxi?
I don't have that shit installed, and I don't have it modded to, like, play all the original songs.
That's true, that's so sad.
They're putting a new one out? Crazy Taxi game got announced today. I ain't watching no fucking Xbox show.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of that, and especially not Xbox.
I also just haven't been watching, like, any of the announcements. I don't.
Yeah.
I've had my fill of Jeff Keighley. If something interesting gets announced, I will surely hear about it eventually.
I will catch up at a later date when I feel like it. I am happy that there's apparently new Spyro, unless it's bad, then I will be devastated forever.
There's new Spyro?
Apparently there's new Spyro.
Huh. I heard about Persona 6 in that they were like, well, they announced Persona 6, everyone. It's a logo, which is also what they did for Persona 5 ages ago. Persona 5 for the longest time was 4 chairs. And that's what that game was until they finally had a video game to show.
That's 4 Chairs game, you know it.
Please look forward to the release of 4 chairs. I don't know what Persona 6 is. I don't know if it's got, like, any shapes. I'm seeing people say green, so Persona 6 is gonna be green.
They do like to choose a color for those games.
I've been fucking joking for years. My long-running joke that I don't think I've ever talked about publicly, it's been a joke for myself, is that I keep telling myself some inane shit is gonna be the Elder Scrolls 6. Like, the Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be a book, or it's gonna be a little pamphlet packed into the game case, and that's it. So I'm glad that Sega has actually beaten me to the punch and made a game that is just green. It's not a game, it's green.
They're ahead of the curve, they're ahead of the game.
Persona 6 is
They're
just
literally
green.
ahead of the game.
And no, you can't play it. You can look at it. Maybe someday they'll
look at
use
it,
it
you
to
can
make, like,
consider
paint
it.
that you can paint your walls with. I'm here at the Persona 6 retirement home. Sorry, there's just a bunch of dust on my case that I was just wiping off. Oh my god, my computer! That's a thing I can fucking talk about. I had hard drive issues the other day. I wanna say thank you again to I made a post about it on Blue Sky. I had like woken up one day, and when I turned on my computer, it was like hanging on the BIOS for a bit, and then it was like, oh, it's time to do hard drive recovery. Windows is doing hard drive scanning and recovery, and it was like, oh, uh-oh, that's not good. That's bad when that happens. That means something's wrong with the hard drive. And it kind of it rattled the fuck out of me, because it was like, well, this is an old computer, and computers are expensive now, and I've just been kind of coasting for a while on like, I hope this continues to work, but I don't really have anything in the way of like data backup, which is bad. You need that for your data. So I was like, fuck, I gotta figure out what to do. I made a post like, hey, I haven't been able to stream in a while, and I probably won't for a while, because that was the week I was going to the doctor, so I was already, like, stressed out and exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if anyone wants to, like, toss a couple of bucks my way, I'll, like, use that to invest in a new hard drive. And a lot of people did, in fact, come through and were very generous, and I very much appreciate it. I was fucking annoyed, because I was originally just gonna get, like, an actual new, like, internal drive, and then just transfer everything over to that, and then I would have a new drive for whenever I upgrade my computer. I don't have space for another drive in my case. It only had, like, 2 little drive bays, and they're both used up right now. So I just ended up getting, like, an external, and I've started transferring a bunch of stuff over, because it was just my storage drive, not my OS drive, that was giving me issues. So I've like got a bunch of my data backed up on there now, and now I have an extra drive that I can use for backup stuff in the future, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
Good to
reckon
have
I'll
that.
just get like an actual replacement storage drive when I eventually upgrade my computer, which I kind of have to, because it's old, and I don't think shit's gonna get any cheaper, which sucks. So, starts tugging my collar a little bit. Boy, living's expensive lately, huh?
If you have a few dollars to spare and you would like to support a couple of lesbians on the internet, hello?
I don't know, I'm not especially comfortable being like, yep, give me a lot more money now, when I already just asked for that for the hard drive upgrade, you know? But, I mean, hey, if you've got extra, a girl's still gotta eat and pay bills and all that.
Never obligated, never mandatory, but if it's something that you have the means to do and you want to do, that sure would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Crazy Taxi, I guess Sega just announced it used Gen AI to make it. I guess I'm not surprised to hear that, but it's still a bummer. There's like so many major companies that are like, yep, we're gonna use this in our workflow, guys. It's gonna be really useful. It's gonna be so helpful. It's gonna get so much done. And then you're gonna give it a couple of months, and they're either gonna go even more all in for some reason, or they're gonna like sweep it under the rug like nothing happened.
Yup. Many such cases.
So it goes. Oh well,
Sappy.
there's always the old Crazy Taxi, I guess.
They still got one of those.
You can get it on your computer, and it's like relatively easy, I understand, to like mod it to put all the original songs in it. Hey, thank you, Cirrus the Dragon, for the 10 gift subs. It's very generous of you.
Oh, very kind.
Thank you as well to Navi Ferryman for $3, who said they entered a writing competition and took inspiration from my fucking Royal Royale character. That's cool.
Ooh,
Also
hell yeah.
included a large pig in bright yellow boots. You'll love to hear it.
That's quite beautiful.
Thank you to Mosmos for the new sub. Thank you, A Certain Pole, for the new sub. Thank you to Ham of Justice for the 24 months, Puzzle Gaming Nerd for the 66, Savorix for the 24, Smallest Turtle for the 42, Roxy Gowgoat for the 72, Acid Hydra with the 14, Forfax with 41, Paul Blart Mall Cop Real at 3 months, Ankir at 48, Urus 1407 at 5, and message of Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Gravel Road with 68, Professor Sean with 38, Unofficially Jam at 72, Mute Radio with 56, Hydroluricon at 69, Crocodile at 16, Medibot with 72, Cal 1125 at 15, and Glogbob with 40 months. And message of...
Well, hood to you too.
Hey, we just got $100 just now.
What the fuck? That's scary.
From the letter D. Why are people just sending in single letters now? That's scary.
I guess this episode is brought to you by the letter D and the number 100.
This is the fucking Sesame Street stream or something? Like, what's going on?
Oh my god, it's the will of D.
I don't know what that means. I never got that far.
Me either, but people say it. Do you want to watch One Piece next once we finally finish Columbo? That seems like a reasonable number of episodes to watch.
All 3,000 episodes?
Seems easy.
You barely have time to sit down and play a video game. When are we gonna do that?
Sometime.
We're still watching Gundam.
We do have to get back to Gundam. I miss Charanzable. I've seen him twice.
Guy who has appeared in like 4 episodes for us because we're still early on, and then I guess eventually appears later.
Guy who goes, well, my work here is done, and then vanishes.
But then evidently comes back because everyone keeps talking about him in all the other shows.
It'd be really funny if he didn't and people have just been talking about, like, those 4 appearances this whole time.
Like, it would be funny, but I know for a fact that's not what it is.
I know for a fact it's not, but I want to live in my beautiful imaginary world for just a moment.
No, hon, we gotta drag you out and face you to the light.
I'm tired of facing the light!
We're taking you out of that cave. No more concepts, it's all real now. Look at that tree. That tree is not a shadow anymore.
That's a pretty good tree. I'll take the tree.
And Char Aznable is in multiple episodes. Why are you sad?
I miss my shadows on the wall!
Cartoons are basically a shadow on the wall already.
Oh yeah.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. Wow. Also, it's hot as fuck today, and I got a crick in my neck, so I'm not sure how long we're gonna be going for exactly.
And in theory, I should maybe do chores. I don't want to, but I probably should.
You probably should, because you got, like, stuff you're doing tonight.
Yeah, I got work tonight, and then I got work tomorrow, and then I got different work another time. And eventually I'd like to stream again.
Yeah. We were originally gonna do Half-Life tonight, and then it was like, well, you're busy with stuff, and I'm kinda feeling away, so what if we just do like a little picross instead?
Half-Life will return, one way or another.
Did I see the new UFO 50 picross fan game? I've known about that shit for months, yeah.
It's really sad that it doesn't run on my computer until 2 weeks when I'm on vacation again. It's so sad that that happened to me.
Oh, what a shame. I'll probably check that shit out eventually. But, like, I still gotta get back to playing actual UFO 50 first.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can do one or both of those things when I'm visiting you.
Oh yeah, I can just boot up the fucking video game now. This is a talk while I play kind of video game.
This is podcast stream as designed.
Oh yeah. So as much as I'd like to sit here and say, "Yup, we are going full steam ahead, back to streams real soon," my wife and I are going on vacation in like 2 weeks from now. So, realistically, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be able to squeeze in some stuff like this week, and then the week after that is Half-Life 2. And then we're going to see some friends on the West Coast for a little bit. And then we're coming back here, and then it's co-op for a cause.
Yep, we have a fun and beautiful several weeks of time, much needed and hard-earned time with friends.
It's been needed badly.
I get to finally see Canada's beautiful West Coast. Those of you who actually know me from anything beyond is on Holly's stream sometimes.
Hi.
Know know that JJPG is my best friend in of the world for over a decade at this point, and for the first time ever, I will finally go to his house.
Wow. And I'll be there too.
Yeah, we all get to hang out together. It's gonna be beautiful, and we're
Mhm.
seeing I get to meet a bunch of your friends for the first time.
Yeah, we got some other friends over in that neck of the woods that we're gonna get to visit. It's gonna be fun. If I draw you fan art, can I at you on Twitter/Blue Sky? Yeah, you can also post it in the Discord if you want.
There's a Discord for that with a fan art channel.
Okay, so this has to be blocked off here, which means this is the 2. But yeah, that's gonna be fun, and then it's gonna be the charity marathon, which is gonna be fun. I don't know if Scorpy has talked much about like what the format of that is gonna be, so I'm not gonna speak out of turn. But it's gonna be neat. It's gonna be a good time.
And you will be supporting a very good cause, a co-op for a cause even.
And then after that is a little bit after that is GDQ, and then after that is fucking TennoCon, which I'm going to be going to in person for like the first time, which I'm excited about.
And I'll also be there.
Hooray! And then by the time all that stuff is done, it's gonna be like the middle of July. And then I'm gonna have to do a bunch of cat sitting for my sister, so...
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in August we can like really try and get back to it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I will be able to push for more streams in like late July so that you can at least hang out on those, so you can see Holly on a stream or two of mine.
That'd be fun. I'd love to see Holly.
Yeah. Maybe that will be when I finally do Jack and Daxter.
Why do you sound so upset about it? I thought you loved Jack and Daxter.
I do love Jack and Daxter, but I'm going to become a worse person for playing it again.
Now what's that supposed to mean? Still good to know you're okay, Holly. Thank you.
Aw, yay.
I'm definitely feeling... I don't know how much of it is like the meds and how much of it is placebo, just because I'm on like a low dose right now while I'm adjusting to it, but I definitely have been feeling better this past week, which is nice.
As your caring wife, I am also very happy about this.
Why, you like me?
I do.
My kitten is following the pink square and pawing at it on your laptop screen. Let's go.
Oh, fun for baby. That's true. Even if placebo feel better, is still feeling better.
Uh-huh. And like, I don't know. Not for nothing. I keep thinking to myself, oh, I wonder if it is all just like placebo, if it is all just in my head, and that doesn't make me stop feeling better. So, like, something is working.
I love
you know?
Yeah.
Holly turns love.
So that's good. What am I medicated for now? Depression and anxiety. I'm on an SNRI, which is works for both, evidently.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was
And my
suffering
sister
from
came to the hospital with me because I have kind of like a phobia of hospitals and like medical institutions. So thank you to my sister who just subscribed.
Shouts out to Sister Tones, the hero of all time.
For not only like going there with me, but like encouraging me and like being with me every step of the way to like
Hi, smile.
actually finally go through with this. Genuinely could not have done it without her and without like a lot of people in my life, including you, hun.
Aw.
This bitch gonna take her damn life back.
It's gonna be literally awesome.
Uh-huh. It's one of those things where it's like, now that I've like gone and done it, it's like, oh man, why didn't I do this ages and ages ago? But I don't know, that's not like a healthy way to frame it.
Exactly.
you can mourn what wasn't, but you gotta focus on what is to some degree.
Uh-huh. The important thing is that you made the move now, and your life is better for it. It's never too late to improve your life, and it's not time missed, it's time you're now getting back.
Thank you, Zurelt, for the 53 months. Don't say squeaking off. Come on. Got back from my week-long work trip and Lana's so happy. Oh, I was wondering why you were talking to me about the airport. I was like, oh, I didn't know you were going on a trip. You already went on one, I guess. I get to see Lana again soon. I'm excited.
I get to see Lana
You
again
do?
soon. I hope she likes me.
I think she likes you. She liked you the last time you met her.
Not as much as her favorite Auntie Holly, though.
Well, that's different. And it took me a while to become her favorite auntie. You know how to act around a cat, so...
Mm-hmm. I will be patient and quiet.
Mm-hmm. She's chill as long as you're chill.
And I will be so chill.
Holly, has anyone told you about the UFO 50 Nonograms fan game? Yes, I've known about it for months. It has been on my radar for quite some time now. Why is everyone else now suddenly knowing about it? That's what I want to know.
We're gonna have to start a tally for people coming in late and bringing up nonograms and the crazy taxi announcement.
It just came out? Oh. I thought it was already out, because I've been hearing about it for a while now.
You were ahead of the game, I guess. Just learned about the Joker. Yeah, that's a common side effect. We're gonna get that checked out.
What's the Joker?
I can't do this right now, honey.
Can you
I
tell
love
me
you
about
so
the
much.
Joker?
I can't do this.
I'd love to know what the Joker is.
What have I done?
Look, all I want to know is what is the Joker?
Oh.
Can you tell me about that?
Well, you see, he's got a trick.
Okay. Well, lots
He's
of
got a
people have
gas.
tricks. Huh?
He's got a trick and he's got a gas, and he's the Joker, baby.
Lots of people
And he
have gas. He's not special.
And he danced on some stairs.
Okay. So, like, what's joke about him?
Trick.
Well, a trick isn't necessarily funny.
Yeah, but it's his Joker's trick.
So where does the joking come in? Like, what kind of jokes does he tell?
Oh, well, sometimes he kills a guy,
What?
and it's his trick, and it's so funny, his trick.
Well, that's not funny. That's killing someone.
Yeah, but it's the Joker.
What?
Trick.
You're making my head hurt.
I'm sorry.
I guess more accurately, the Joker is making my head hurt. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, that's a symptom of Joker gas. We gotta get you to the hospital.
What? What is... Why is he like a chemical guy? I thought he was the Joker.
Yeah, but he also has chemicals.
What's so funny about a chemical?
I mean, we're full of chemicals, honey. That's the foundations of human life.
Okay, but
That's foundations of all life.
But what's funny about that?
Well, you see, sometimes when there's a joke, your brain will release a chemical, and that causes you to feel joy.
Okay.
And then sometimes the brain, it has trouble with that. So we figured out how to make the chemical artificially, and you can take a special rock that makes it easier for the chemical to happen.
And that rock is called the Joker?
No, the Joker is unrelated.
What? I'm asking you about the Joker, though.
I got distracted. What were we talking about?
The Joker, what is that?
Oh, he does a trick. I haven't taken my meds today. Is it obvious?
Hun!
okay. It's okay. I'm supposed to take breaks for my medication.
Okay. My mistake. Starts lowering my Joker rock.
I'm the Joker. Rock.
How about a pencil trick?
How about an Adderall? Trick.
How about I'm gonna show you a trick. I'm gonna make this medication disappear.
And then he sends his government goons after the Joker. And then the Joker makes him take his pills and he goes, ta-da!
Is that what happens in The Dark Knight, Eddie?
Well, no, what happens is that he goes to a meeting of a bunch of, like, mob bosses. And he just walks in, and they're all like, who the fuck is this guy that just walked in? And he's like,
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear.
and he puts a pencil on a table. And when one of the bodyguards goes towards him, he slams the guy's head into the pencil, and it kills him because the pencil is lodged in his brain. And then the pencil, you don't see it anymore. It's not on the table. It's in that guy's skull. And then he goes, ta-da!
Oh.
And then everyone's like, this guy's some kind of sick freak. He thinks he's telling some kind of joke where crime is funny. But actually, he just did something weird involving a pencil in the hospital. It's just not right, that Joker. It's just not right what he does.
Why would the Joker do something so mean?
That's what everyone is wondering, Honest Tom's Discount Beef, is why a Joker, a man dedicated so much to mirth and happy, would do something so cruel and hateful with his power of joke.
It's messed up what that happened.
And he says his famous lines, like,
I'm the bus driver, and if you want something, I will do it for free.
And then he did something strange to a hospital. And when the Joker did his trick to a hospital, it made a weird feeling appear in the air. People were feeling strange that day when they reported that the Joker had tricked a hospital. I'm remembering that you said you haven't actually seen any of this movie at all, so...
Yeah, not a single one of any of them.
So you don't know about his famous trick to the hospital.
Didn't it get blowed up?
Yeah.
That's not a very fun trick.
Right, because the hospital is normally for helping people, but the Joker did a trick that made it reverse into a place for hurting people because of the bomb.
Didn't he also wear, like, a nurse costume the whole time?
So you do know about the Dark Knight.
Apparently I only know about the Joker blowing up a hospital while dressed as a nurse.
The funniest part about that scene, the funniest part about that whole entire scene, is that, like, the Joker is very clearly visibly still the Joker. Because he's the Joker. But he's
kind of being the Joker.
But he's got, like, a shitty little, like, surgical mask on. And it's only when he takes the surgical mask off that guy in the hospital realizes, oh fuck, that's the Joker! Oh, I'm so mad! Oh, it's the Joker! And he had, like, a bad wig on. His disguise is really bad, and you can tell who he is. But man who was hospitalized didn't understand.
See, the thing about this is, I love this because this is how superhero shit is supposed to be. It's supposed to be just a little bit stupid, but I know it's the Dark Knight, so they're treating this shit 100% serious.
The thing that always gets me about those movies is, like, they're a direct response to the 90s Batmans, right? Like Batman and Robin, Bat Credit Card, etc., and those, like, flopping.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like, alright, let's take, like, a wild swing in a different direction. And what's the director's name again? It's not Hans Christian Andersen. That's definitely not it.
Hans Christian Andersen is the gay man that wrote The Little Mermaid in, like, the 1800s, so no, it's not him.
Right, and I'm thinking of Christian Bale, who plays Batman and is not the director. Christopher Nolan. Thank you. As far as I understand it, his whole shtick wasn't, oh, we need to take superhero stuff seriously and make it grim. The shtick was, what if I just made a superhero neo-noir? Which is what he did. And then everyone else looking at it went, this is what superhero needs to be, is it needs to be so self-serious and grim and gritty. And then, like, people were just, like, chasing that for years. Instead of, like, thinking about why it was interesting.
Many such cases.
I don't even know if those movies hold up at all. I have not seen them in years and years and years. And I watched them when I was a teenager, so my thought process was mostly, wow, it's cool that Batman is driving in like a big army hunk of metal and that he is doing flips and stuff and punching guys.
It's so cool when my friend the Batman does his thing, is the thing.
And it's like early-ish 2000s trying to reckon with like
Oh damn, that's a long time.
police state and surveillance state stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like very clearly like having thoughts about that. And talking about that through the lens of Batman. And then Bane is in the last one.
And the Bane is there.
And the baby's there. I'm at the movie, Batman. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna destroy the city.
I remember everyone was so mad about Bane specifically because he was not the size of 3 cars, which is probably because it is very difficult to find a real-life human man who is the size of 3 cars.
Right, and also, like, they're swinging in different directions with the characters in that, like, whole trilogy, like, implicitly. So they're not gonna have Bane's whole gimmick be that he was injected with Bane gas that made him so strong and large. Which is kind of my understanding of Batman is mostly what he is in, like, several other adaptations.
Yup.
At least that's what he was in, like, a bunch of the cartoons I watched when I was younger. His whole thing was just,
I am Bane. I have a mascot, and I inject myself with who knows what. But I'm really enjoying it.
but also they just made him, like, an Englishman that you could barely hear because he was muffled. Which is really funny.
Mm-hmm. I'm Bane. Turn on your subtitles.
They didn't have subtitles in the big screen in the cinema.
You're fucked.
Yeah. What if Bane inject himself with Joker gas?
I think they made a video game about that.
What?
Isn't that what the Arkham game do?
I don't know a single thing about the Arkham games other than you fight people in them.
I think I've literally played more of the Arkham games than I've seen of the Dark Knights, which is really funny.
Damn, we have, like, inverse knowledge here.
I haven't played much of those either, but I played some of, like, the first or second one with a friend because my dad had one of those stupid gimmicky 3D PlayStation TVs, and that was compatible with it, so we put on our 3D glasses and we're like, whoa!
Whoa!
It's like Batman is in my room! And then my sibling played a bunch of the other ones, so I watched and hung out and chilled. And I don't know if those are any good either, I have to be honest with you all.
People liked them at the time, I think.
Oh, people adored them! They were, like, critically acclaimed, but I think I dislike them in the same way that I ambiently dislike the Dark Knight films, where I look back at them now with, like, a person with very different tastes in media and living in a very different world and, like, seeing the knock-on effects of, like, superhero media, especially that approaches it in this way, and going, this kind of sucks.
Oh, I don't know. I prefer judging something on its own merits rather than, like, condemning it for the effect it had on, like, the zeitgeist years later.
Uh-huh, and that's a very fair point and a very fair approach.
But damn, you sure do still notice it, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Also, we got Moss Floor.
It's must.
I forgot to screen share this to you.
It's okay, I got the stream pulled up, it's okay.
No, I screen share it to you.
Okay. I guess I do get to hear fun music.
You get to
when
hear
screen share
rat
it.
music.
I get to hear awesome rap music.
You have to hear rat music.
It's rap music, yup. But I have a feeling perhaps my feelings are also colored a bit on account of I spent so long working in things. So, like...
I think your microphone, like, unhooked for, like, a split second.
Awesome. Am I coming through okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think maybe my perception is also colored in that I spent so long working on, like, the fringes of that industry as a whole, so it is consistently colored by, like, how I have seen that affect, like, the larger zeitgeist and, like, the people who enjoy it.
Like, yeah, that'll do it, huh?
Which, again, like, is not necessarily fair to the media itself, but also...
Sure, but I
I
can't
don't
blame
know.
you for feeling that way.
Yeah, and, like, just in general, like, and you know this about me, I enjoy and think a lot about the context in which things were made when I am engaging with them. Both in positive and negative ways. It is funny because it both makes me, like, in some cases less willing to, like, give something a shot because of the context in which it was made, and in other cases more willing to give something a shot because of the context in which this was made.
I guess it depends, like, what way you're looking at it in that regard, where it's like, you know, there's something like, there's, I don't know, how do I want to put this? What's an example I can think of? do you want me to talk about fucking Xenoblade Chronicles?
Honey, I would love for you to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles.
Like, oh, sorry, a sub just happened and it, like, stun-locked me. Thank you, Healing Mind, for the 53 months. I've got to get used to sounds happening at me again. Like, there's a difference between, like, trying to, like, understand why Xenogears just kind of suddenly ends the way it was because, like, they ran out of money, and then, like, people judging, like, a plot point of, like, oh, well, actually, like, this and this and this means this and this and this because of an art book they released years later. That makes all this make sense, when it's like, well, that doesn't change what's in front of me, you know?
Yeah. The art book was not in the game.
So it's like, like, it is interesting to think about and talk about the context, but, like, sometimes you really do just have to acknowledge, like, what the text itself is, you know?
Exactly, for sure.
At this point, we're just kind of getting into the abstract instead of talking about anything specific.
And, like, how do I put it? Now it's my turn to think about how to phrase it.
Yay!
Because, like, for me, like, on that front, like, I completely agree. Like, I don't like necessarily looking at things that, like, were cut content, or like, oh, we thought about doing this, or even just, like, someone saying, like, to a degree, even someone saying, like, this is what my interpretation was when I wrote the game, and then that doesn't necessarily come across cleanly in the actual finished project.
Right.
Like, I'm like 100% team, like, yeah, those things, like, they're interesting to learn about, but they don't necessarily, like, go into my interpretation and my, like, enjoyment of the media. Yeah. I guess sometimes, like, not necessarily in the last point, because if it's, like, if I go, like, watch your film and it's like, wow, this was a great film about this, and then I go and read an interview and they say, actually, it wasn't about that at all, it was about this, I go, well, you did a bad job then. So, like, in that case, maybe it factors in sometimes, but, like, I guess the way that I'm thinking of it is, like, looking at it a lot in, like, the cultural context more, like, who are the people who made this? Did they have a good time? What were they trying to say? Why did they say it in this way? What are the effects that it had when they put it out there in this way? Those, I guess, are more the things I think about on that front that affect, like, how I'm thinking of it.
It's interesting to, like... Article is We Are All Becoming More Thick, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Feels Better After You Stop Playing It by Jake Steinberg. I did, in fact, read that, and that's part of, like, what got me thinking about the Xenoblade example specifically.
And you're just always thinking about Xenoblade a little bit.
A little bit. What was I saying? What was I gonna say before I saw that? What were we just talking about? What had you just previously said?
Looking at like the cultural context in which things are made and who made it.
Right, and it's like, yeah, it is interesting and valuable, I think about like what someone was trying to say in a work, but sometimes that doesn't really change like what actually is said in the work. And like at the end of the day, like an author can come and be like, well, to me this is what it means, but like the meaning of like a text or a work isn't explicitly like what one guy who worked on it says it is. The meaning is like synthesized between the text and the person engaging with it.
Exactly.
Like it's not just some like perfectly plucked thing that's like always what someone says it is. Different people read things differently.
Mm-hmm.
This can't be a 3, so I have to block that off, which means this is a 1.
And like a slightly reductive example, but I think relevant to the conversation, just like how many goddamn times on this earth have we had the situation of 1 million gay and trans people go, wow, this is an allegory, this is exactly like what it's like to live my life, and the person who actually wrote it going, damn, I wasn't like thinking of that actively when I wrote it, that wasn't my intention, but it's so cool that like resonated and that happened. I'm glad that happened.
There have been like multiple cases recently where I feel like that's sort of like come up as like an idea or like a reading of something, and the creator has like gone out of their way to go on social media and be like, sorry guys, that's not actually true. And it's like, you don't have to do that.
You don't have to shut it down.
Like, you don't have to post about it. You can just let people read it that way if they want to. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. And I think there is that like fear of like, oh my god, they're going to have this interpretation. They're going to expect it to be like canon, and they're going to be mad when the story like continues, and that is not what happens because that's not what I wrote.
And I get it from that degree of like wanting to preempt it, but also you super don't need to.
You don't need to. It's like, it's a very kind of weird and like very present across the board like knock-on effect of like people who make things being more accessible to the people who are like are the audience, as it were, and like not. And it's not like kind of, how do I want to put it? I don't think it's necessarily like a bad thing or a thing that needs to be stopped in either direction. It's not like, oh, fans are the worst, or oh, every creator needs to log off of social media forever. But it's like, it's an interesting phenomenon, and it has been like consistent across the board recently. And I think that is like a cultural shift that has not been there in like the past of creating like mass media artwork.
No.
It's something to think about, and it don't have a clean answer, and it's interesting to observe from like a cultural context.
But like, I don't know. I guess as someone that's like seen it happen enough, like I was on fucking Tumblr when Steven Universe was new and airing on TV at the time.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna get into all of that, but like, I don't know. I've been in the trenches. I've seen some stuff. When like HLVR was done, and like, you know, the credits had rolled and people had like seen people's names and stuff, there was a lot of people that were like flocking to my Tumblr inbox to be like, I want to know what this means. I want to know what this is. Can you validate this idea or like this headcanon or whatever for me? And it was just, I don't know. It was so easy to just think to myself like, I don't need to respond to that. That's yours now. Like,
yeah.
I've done my part making the text. Anything else you derive from it is like up to you. You got this.
Yeah, there's and not like as a broad like across the board. Again, like I don't want to sound like I'm like, oh, fans these days, because that's not how I feel, and I think people who try to like write it off that way are kind of scummy, to be honest.
To some degree people have always been like that. It's just easier than ever to reach the people that have worked on these things.
Oh, absolutely. But I do feel like I see sometimes this this is like going too extreme, and I'll acknowledge that, but like this almost like quasi-religious, like I need to adhere to like the canon, and if I'm going to believe this thing, it needs to be validated accordingly. And it's like, you really don't have to. Art is communal. Art is something that we all get to like interpret and think about together, and if you have like an interpretation that differs from other people up to including the author, that's fucking awesome.
I guess I'll never know what HLVR is. Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. I forget there's just like some people watching me now that didn't find me through that. It's the big thing that I was on a couple years ago, and the big sequel thing that I'm on right now.
There's some people in the call who didn't find you through that.
You still haven't seen it, which is still so funny to me.
Oh my god, can I talk about that?
Yeah, of course.
One thing I did get up to recently is I took a little mini vacation to go see some friends in Kansas City. Shouts out to the Kansas City queers. I love y'all. And so we've been like trying to make this happen for like over a year. I was supposed to go out originally in like October, and then things exploded at my job and I couldn't make it out. And so like this whole thing had gotten like played up. We were so excited, we were so ready for it. And one of the things we were talking about is because Cricket, who was hosting me, is like a big Half-Life VR fan. That's how he kind of like entered into the space, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And like found out about our TVS and started watching all that.
Mm-hmm.
And like found it so funny that I still had not seen it all this time later. And also,
sorry, I just want to interrupt really quick. Big Boy Big in chat says, I've only seen small bits and pieces of HLVR, and the actual reason I got hooked on RTVS was, no joke, the Yeast Ken stream. That's fucking awesome.
That's a good one to come in on.
That makes me smile. Sorry, continue, hun.
All good. The other thing that we kept like playing up as like the exciting thing to do is like, I'm very boring. I'm a very boring person, and
Not true.
And among the many ways I'm boring is that I very rarely drink. I basically have not had alcohol in like probably 10 years, because I basically only drink socially and am not in person near any friends who enjoy / are able to drink.
That doesn't make you boring.
I'm just saying. So like there's that, and I had never done a weed. I just never had the opportunity to, and it wasn't something that I was interested in just like doing on my own for the sake of trying it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted it, like if I was ever gonna try it, I wanted to be around like people I could trust in like a safe situation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, being that hanging out with the Kansas City queers was in fact that exact situation, the joke / half actual plan was, okay, we're going to give you the tiniest sliver of a gummy, and it's probably going to fuck you up. and once you are nice and good and high for the very first time, we're going to put on Half-Life VR AI for the very first time.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see, and whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens next is not my fault.
Exactly. So I get there, it's a couple days in, we've been like getting me settled in, I wrap up my work so that I can like actually be on vacation. And they're like, okay, Puzz, our beautiful friend, we're going to cut off this little sliver of a gummy for you, and we're going to see what happens. It's going to be so funny, probably. And they give me my little sliver of a gummy, and we all sit down, everyone else is getting a little bit high, and we're all just like hanging out, watching bullshit on the TV, having fun. And I feel fucking nothing. That shit is not hitting. It was like, it was so much not hitting that we got through the whole night, and our friends who were not staying with us left and drove home, and Cricket just like morosely brought me a Smirnoff Ice, like, please, You need to try to get fucked up. I can't be the only one in this room fucked up. And that also failed to have an effect. So the next time we're like, okay, we're gonna bump you up to like a full third or like maybe even a half of a gummy, then also failed to have an effect. We went to the club wherein I pre-gamed, had a Jello shot, and had a Long Island iced tea, and then another like half of a gummy when we got back. All failed to have an effect. Did not feel drunk, did not feel high, fucking nothing. And then finally, a few days later, they had to give me a full gummy. A full 15 milligram weed gummy.
Uh-huh.
And then I finally felt a slight high after several hours, and it felt really bad.
Uh-huh.
And like, to be clear, my friends were there and taking care of me, and as soon as, and from their perspective, they want to emphasize, like, I did not green out, I was not freaking out, I did not get sick. I just, like, gently looked at them and went, this feels kind of bad, you guys. I don't know if I like this.
The way you and they described it is it turned you into a really polite haunted doll.
Literally, yeah.
Which is a really funny way of putting that.
From my perspective, I just like I felt like the muscle relaxing and like brain slow like effects, and that felt a little too close to like sleep paralysis for me, so I had the thought of, oh no, if I go like nonverbal or something, or I can't move, which it feels a little right now like might happen, I can't tell my friends if something bad is happening to me, and that would be quite bad. That would really bring down the mood. That would really ruin the trip.
Everyone's gonna know I'm high, said really calmly but slightly morosely.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, the conclusion of that whole like adventure of like, haha, it's gonna be so funny when we finally get Puzz High is that I have batshit high tolerance. Oh.
My favorite part about this entire thing, you didn't even fucking watch HLVR in the end.
We didn't even get to watch
You didn't even watch
VR.
it. That was the whole point, and you didn't even do it.
We didn't even get to it.
Didn't even do it.
Still have not seen it. The funniest possible outcome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe if I had started watching it, would have kicked in.
Oh god. I don't want to be responsible for that. I saw someone ask earlier why HLVR ended up kind of catching on in the way it did. So there was this little thing in 2020 called the COVID-19 pandemic. And because of that, everyone had like a ton of free time and were able to like sit around and watch more things inside. And also Half-Life was in vogue again because Valve had just put out another Half-Life game. That's around when Alex came out. So like Half-Life is in vogue, VR stuff is in vogue, more people are around to sit down and watch a thing and have more free time for it. And like all of those things just kind of like caught on with like the YouTube algorithm.
It was just everything kind of like fell into place at just the right time.
Mm-hmm. And it was like something that was like a little out there. Like people have done similar things with like machinima before. But like it was like slightly different from other things, and it was like wasn't the sort of thing that like people make very often. So it kind of like grabbed a bunch of people like, oh, this is weird, this is different, this is a chair.
This is a chair. People don't talk about how it was a chair as much as I think they should. Like people don't give it that recognition for having chair.
You haven't even watched it. You don't know about the chair bit.
Oh my god, that's right. There is a chair bit, isn't there?
The bit where I read the Wikipedia article.
Okay, I do remember the Wikipedia article specifically because remember we got that crossword, and there was a joke about like the thing you know a lot about, and I guessed chair, and it was right, and you were like, "How did you know that?" And it was completely not related to Half-Life.
Uh-huh. That sounds vaguely familiar.
I was just like, well, my friend Oscar knows a lot about chairs, and Holly is smart also like Oscar, so maybe she also knows a lot about chairs.
No, it's because for years and years, I had memorized the original Wikipedia article for chair because I thought a lot of the wording of it was funny. And it's a funny thing to just bust out unprompted on people.
It's a fun party trick.
Undiagnosed, by the way.
Undiagnosed.
But yeah, it was kind of a lot of perfect storm stuff all happening at the same time, where suddenly Half-Life kind of exploded like that. I think it helped to some degree that was around when Wayne had like already quit his previous job to try doing like streaming stuff more full time. So he already had like some of an audience there.
That would do it.
So it all just kind of compounded, and then suddenly there was like thousands of people, and we all got kind of scared.
That's scary.
Well, I got kind of scared. It's cool, though.
And then because of that, Penny Parker asked you if you wanted to be on a birthday stream, and I went, wow, this person that Penny invited onto Jackbox has such a beautiful voice.
Hi, hon. You like my voice.
I do.
What was the fucking
And then you
voice
did the
I was
Hello
doing
Gordon
the other
on...
night?
Oh yeah, you were doing like the Jennifer Coolidge.
I was doing this kind of voice to you.
And it wasn't not working, I'll tell you what.
How does that make you feel, big girl?
Oh, you can't call me big girl while we're on a stream with other people.
I love you.
I love you so much. You're evil and you're my wife. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride, everyone. I'm cruel. I'm cruel to my sweet beloved wife.
And it's awesome, and you should keep doing it because it's funny.
Damn! I didn't know you were a freak like that.
You know I'm a freak like that!
That's the joke.
Oh, I get it. It's jokes and pranks.
Wait, it's like the Joker!
It's like a Joker trick!
Wait!
It's all come full circle!
How about a wife trick?
He would not say that. He does not respect women.
We don't know that.
I know that.
You haven't seen the movie. You don't know. You don't know his famous tricks.
Is his trick feminism?
He dressed up as a woman, which is feminist. Actually, no, he was doing it to disguise as a nurse, which is maybe predicating on some gender roles there. So, he did grab a woman and talk about how he thought she was pretty and feisty. And then lick his lips a lot.
I think that's pretty definitively anti-feminist, to be honest with you.
Guys, I'm starting to wonder if this Joker guy, like, maybe isn't that good of a person.
Do you guys think the Joker might be a bad guy?
No, cause like cause he did it when the Joker.
Take your time, honey. It's okay.
So the Joker had a famous trick that was brand new and everyone knew about it because he put it on the news.
Love what you do, Holly. You're one of the
He
few
really
people
did
that
make
can
the
me
news.
laugh really
He was mostly hurting men and stuff. So I don't know. I hope you like this new bit I've invented of a guy who really is convinced that the Joker was feminist.
It's a pretty funny bit, I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
thought it was pretty good. I wanted to see how far I could take this, and then I started really rapidly running out of steam.
You had to cancel the bit.
No, I didn't cancel it. I just brought it to its end. We didn't renew it for another season.
It brought it to its natural conclusion.
He thinks crime is funny, which is odd. We've been talking about the Joker a lot on this stream.
Yeah, I do think maybe you should bring this up with your doctor, like, respectfully.
Oh my god. I hope you never let me forget about this thing that you've decided is true.
I will never let you forget until I forget, and then I probably will.
Please don't forget. I love you.
I love you too. Unfortunately, I have the forgetting disease.
The Joker made a pill for that will help you a lot because he's a feminist.
Oh, that's so helpful. He's so helpful to women.
I'm gonna help women remember anything.
And then he like does his yucky lip licking that he does.
Yeah, why does he keep doing that?
Because
Does he need a chapstick?
No, because he's got like fucked up lips.
He should get some chapstick for that.
Because he's got like the big scars in his mouth. That's like the smile is the scars.
Chapstick.
You know the famous line, you want to know where I got these scars? You want to have when it was these scars? The Joker famous line of the movie, you know I have to have these scars?
You know I gotta have these scars.
I just remembered when I got these scars.
Well, that time you did a pig snort, and that was quite frightful.
Well, the Joker could have done that, I don't know. You don't know, you never saw it.
I don't know, because I didn't see it.
I don't know why I'm getting so up in arms about the fact that you haven't seen this movie that I thought was okay when I was younger.
I can't believe you haven't seen The Dark Knight Rises.
It's
We have
not
to get
even
you with
The
hammers
Dark
now.
Knight Rises, it's the other one.
I will never remember.
That's the funniest part to me. I love that. I don't know why they called it that, because he had already risen, and that was a plot point that he fell in at the end of the second one.
He did in fact fall down. He felled it.
I guess that's why it's called that, because after he fell in the second one, he rises again to, Wait, it's the third movie, so he's like Jesus.
Oh, he's just like Jesus.
And then, literally like Jesus, he emerged from the cave to set a bomb off in the middle of the ocean, and then he went missing again to heaven, which is France.
I don't know about that one. That's the least realistic part of this to me.
Well, that's what happens at the end of the movie.
Have you
That's
seen France? It is
Mormonism?
not like heaven. Fuck, dude.
Awesome, thanks.
That was a pretty good bit. I like that one.
There was like a sewer man in Dark Knight Rises, wasn't there?
Moral of the story.
That was a plot point. Was that like the cops were in the sewers or something because Bane was like, "Oh, I'm going to bring in my private military boys and all of my guys with guns, and we're going to run the city instead." And then all the cops like went into the sewers or something.
I'm going to send every boot boy into the sewers. I'm Bane.
Or something like that. I don't really remember.
I don't think you need to.
There was nothing amazing or digital about that sewer. It was a real sewer in the movie.
Well, they probably like digitally enhanced it. You know how it is.
How do you
It was
digitally
what, like
enhance
the
a sewer?
mid-aughts? People loved to do everything with their CGI back then. They thought it was so cool. It was the future.
They still think that.
I still think that.
Like, I'm just saying, Pomni doesn't actually look like that, guys. They did green screen on her.
This is how they make many a movie these days.
What?
Yeah, with the green screen.
You gonna tell me the Hulk is like that too, just because he's green?
No, the Hulk really looks like that.
What? No, it was... It was makeup.
No, he looks like that.
They put green on him.
No, he came like that.
That's disgusting. I don't
You
want
can't
to
say
know
that
about.
a man.
I don't want to know about how he came.
Well, you're gonna have to in this business.
What business is that?
Show business, baby!
Ah, cha 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 cha. We sell it by the bottle.
Something, something, something. Wow, what an amazing act. What do you call it? And they all looked towards the man and they said,
The Avengers!
that's my aristocrats joke for the day.
And they play the famous tune of the Avengers. I'm sure you all know it because the music is so memorable. I'm just attacking the Marvel Cinematic Universe for no reason right now. I have to be stopped.
I'm doing an aristocrats joke. You're doing something else.
I'm just on one.
No, you said you didn't take your meds today.
Oh, I'm
You're
off
off one.
Genuine apologies if the Marvel Cinematic Universe holds some personal meaning to you. I think it is beautiful that all art holds meaning to people.
I
That
don't
is a
think
genuine belief of
anyone
mine.
who watches my streams is going to be terribly upset if I say that the Marvel movies suck ass.
I'm just saying.
Like, at most, I think if they're my viewer, they're gonna go, different strokes for different folks and move on with their life.
Here's
know?
open. Mm-hmm. Still.
I think we got smart cookies here.
I'm only allowed to be so mean before I have to reset.
More.
Oh, okay. You can't be saying that.
Saying what?
I thought of some genuine mean things and I had to hold back.
Oh, okay. Like what?
Not gonna say on stream, honey.
Okay. Can you tell me later?
Let's just say that there's someone we've been talking about that I could give a full name for.
Don't
And I
fucking do
won't.
that!
Exactly!
Don't air out someone we know's dirty laundry! I was
And I
talking
won't, because
about superhero movies!
That reminds me, something I can, well, I'm not even gonna be mean about this, I'm just gonna be, like, impishly delighted. Any of y'all heard about something called Supercar?
The marionette show?
The marionette show.
We gotta go on break. I'm gonna get up and have a stretch and I'll be back in like 3 minutes and then you can tell them about Supercar if you want.
Oh, and I'm going to seriously debate whether or not I should have my medication.
Because of Supercar?
I'm just on one today!
And it's awesome. Alright, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I gotta run an ad while I'm up, so get up, have a stretch, get a drink, get a snack, all that stuff. We'll be back real soon.
See you in a few minutes.
And me, I came back. I don't think Puzz is back yet. But I sat down.
I have to go back to the computer. Kiki, my wife is there.
What?
Yeah, that's you. Hi.
Hi.
Good news, everyone. I put my hair up so I can think again.
About Supercar?
Supercar, supercar.
So what got you thinking about fucking Supercar again?
I was sending it to some friends recently to be like, hey, if you ever need to just watch some bullshit, watch this. And like, I will continue to extend this recommendation because oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Friend of Adrian, shouts out to Adrian, put it on for the group chat one day ages ago, and I've not stopped being fascinated by it. What a strange beast of a show.
This will probably tell you most of what you need to know. It was made by the Thunderbirds guy.
Yeah. It was made by the Thunderbirds guy, and it's called Supercar.
And it's called Supercar, and it's about a supercar. I see at least one "oh god" in chat.
Correct response.
We do still have to get back to Thunderbirds on GBA.
We do.
I mean, I do. You don't have to.
No, I have to. I can't let you do that alone, morally.
Okay, it's your funeral.
It is my funeral, and I'll be at it. On account of that's how funerals work.
That's an interesting existential question. Are you at the funeral if you're dead?
I mean, technically, it can't happen without you.
Well, it's your body, it's not you.
But do you cease to be you once, like, are you the body, or like what? Now we're getting into some real human nature bullshit.
That's what people came to my Picross stream for, is like a weird existential talk about death and existence. Do you want to talk about Supercar instead?
I mean, what more is there to say about Supercar, to be honest
Supercar!
with you? Supercar!
Supercar!
That is 90% of the theme song, to be clear. They just sing Supercar over and over. And they show some footage of like Supercar like wobbling around in the sky on some fucking wires that are clearly visible.
The car is not alive. This is not like a Herbie the Love Bug situation or a Lightning McQueen. It's just a supercar
that flies and swims.
Yeah. It does anything you need it to do because it's the supercar. Supercar!
And like 90% of the episodes we watched, I feel like were them talking about how hard it was to maintain the supercar and like trying to get the supercar working.
Supercar is difficult to pilot, and it's difficult to repair, and it's difficult to use.
Yeah, it uses like a special gas or whatever. It uses like electrothermal or like nuclear energy or some bullshit.
And there was a monkey.
And there is a monkey, and the monkey is not helping matters.
Because it was a show from the what was it from, the 50s or the 60s?
Yeah, so one of the characters just has a pet monkey, as was the style at the time.
As was the style at the time.
They're also, apologies for spoilers for the first episode of Supercar, I guess?
How dare you spoil this 3 million-year-old marionette TV show?
If you would like to be genuinely surprised by the plot unfolding of Supercar, I guess tune out for the next, like, 2 minutes. The whole first episode is kind of like, you know, the pilot setup, so it's like, oh my god, this boy and his older brother and their pet monkey were taking a jaunty little flight in their aeroplane, and it crashed and they're stranded in the ocean. Oh no, we have to save this poor boy and brother and monkey. Whatever can we do? And so the whole like plot is like they're like against government wishes, like getting the supercar ready so they can go and save the poor boy and brother and monkey. And like it is, like, kind of alarmingly dire, actually. Like, the brother is, like, barely conscious, so it's just this little boy, like, upset and alone in the ocean with this the monkey, like, chucks their rations overboard, so they're at risk of, like, starving and,
right,
like,
because it's a stressed-out monkey.
Yeah, it's, like, genuinely, like, kind of dire and frightening out there, and then, of course, finally the supercar finds them, and it cuts to, like, you know, at the end, they've converted, like, a room into a little makeshift hospital, and it's just the little boy and the monkey, and they are like, don't worry, your brother is recovering fine in the other room, you can go see him soon. And then they never show the older brother, and then the rest of the series is this little boy is, like, their young child sidekick at the lab with his monkey, and there's no sign nor mention of the brother.
Wait, for real?
So I think, yeah, straight up! I think that boy died and they kidnapped his little brother.
We sent your brother to a nice farm upstate where he can roam around in the grass. He's gonna feel really good. You can visit him anytime, but you need to sit here and recover, so you can't go see him yet.
And you can help us play with the supercar while you're recovering. Isn't that wonderful?
You love the supercar. It saved your life.
Like, it's a fucking super marionette show from the 50s or 60s or whatever, so that's definitely not what they mean to imply, but that's what it feels like!
Supercar! Have y'all seen Torchy the Battery Boy, also from Gary Anderson? I've never fucking heard of Torchy the Battery Boy.
Oh, do we have to watch that one next?
I don't know, do we?
We might have to.
You heard it here first, folks. We have to.
But yeah, it's so genuinely scary that happens. Like, I can't stop thinking of Supercar because of that.
This is making me think of, I think it was Yoko Taro who played Animal Crossing for the DS and was having an existential crisis about it. But it's Supercar.
That feels right. But it's Supercar.
But it's Supercar. Supercar! What is it? Hang on. Let's look up Torchy the Battery Boy.
Oh, I guess we have to look up Torchy the Battery Boy. Oh, it sounds like Torchy the Battery Boy is real exciting to look at.
So this is the first picture that I pulled up.
Hang on, I have to move the stream so I can look at it. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, there's no way this isn't racist.
It's a Gary Anderson joint. Of course it is.
Oh my.
Are you kidding me? That's like everything he made!
Oh, racist Geppetto, what is your story?
Oh wait, hold on. So this is the titular boy.
Oh my.
The quintessential battery boy. What makes him a battery boy? Does he have powers? Is he a powerful boy? Does he get abilities? He has a flashlight in his hat.
That's about what I expected.
Is that it?
It's like how the supercar can fly and swim with great difficulty.
Well, yeah, because it's a car from the 50s or whatever. That's also super.
Supercar.
I don't know, I hear Battery Boy and I'm thinking like he's got like electric powers or he can power any device. Is it just that he has a flashlight? Is that it? Like, Supercar and Thunderbirds are at least a little more fanciful in that regard in terms of the vehicles. Is that his problem? Is that he's not a vehicle, so he's not interesting? The flashlight gives him, quote, magical insights. What?
He turns on his flashlight and he has the That's So Raven vision?
Torchy the Battery Boy is a British children's puppet television series, the second to be produced by AP Films, which first aired on the ITV network between 1959 and 61. Created and written by author Roberta Lee. Oh, so it's not, directed by Jerry Anderson. But not written by, okay. And he only directed it for one series, okay. It had music by Barry Gray, who I thought was named Barry Gary, art direction by Reg Hill, and special effects by Derek Meddings, featuring string puppets created by Christine Granville. The series depicts the adventures of the eponymous boy doll, who has a battery inside him.
Just one.
Just one!
Oh, you really like just one battery?
He has one battery inside of him, and that's it! Also, I guess he's, like, actually canonically a puppet in the show?
Oh, I was making the racist Geppetto joke. No, that's just the situation.
And a lamp in his head, and his master, Mr. Bumbledrop.
Oh.
There's not a chance. So there's a chance this isn't racist as hell. I don't know.
It was still Britain in the 50s, 60s.
It's still a 1959 British puppet show. So
chances are high of a racism event.
I'm gonna say odds not so good.
I'm gonna say basically just fully count on the racism event.
What? Hang on, yeah, someone just mentioned this in chat, and I just looked at the contents here. What the fuck is Topsy-Turvians? Oh, Torchy. Torchy is a Topsy-Turvian. Okay. Torchy the Battery Boy was created by Mr. Bumbledrop, a lonely old toy maker who spends the majority of his days tending to his garden where the neighborhood children play. Torchy has a lamp on his head, and when he pushes a button on his jacket and utters a mysterious phrase, the light illuminates and gives Torchy magical insights. Mr. Bumbledrop also builds a cardboard rocket ship which allows the boy to soar through the heavens. The brightest star in the night sky is Topsy-Turvy Land, home of all the abused and neglected toys that once belonged to naughty children. So it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Island of Misfit Toys. In space.
Except worse, because they were specifically abused and just not, like, fucked up and never played with.
There the toys spring to life, and animals have the ability to speak. Wait, so why is Torchy there if he was made by a lovely Mr. Bumbledrop?
I guess it's just a physical place you can travel to, like, but if you're an abused toy, you have to go live there.
I guess he does have a rocket ship, so... everyone is everyone is at home in this mysterious world with its lollipop fields, cream bun trees, and chocolate puddles. Ew. However, Torchy frequently goes to Earth to visit Mr. Bumbledrop, get replacement batteries. So he needs... It's not even like a forever battery. He's just gonna get new batteries put in him.
Oh my god, and batteries sucked back then. He's gotta be going back like twice a day.
He doesn't even have powers. He's just a fucking doll that's battery powered.
It's like that gay hive mind in Mystery Science Theater where they're like, no, we're beyond the needs of the body. We just need to eat these bowls of pills 3 to 5 times a day.
I don't know a single thing about MST3K, hun. All I know is Tom Servo is there.
Tom Servo is there, and he can be your friend if you want, or your enemy.
He needs to get replacement batteries and return with naughty children who need to learn a lesson.
Shout out to Die Violet! 1 battery will last for 3 minutes on Earth.
In Topsy-Turvy Land, humans shrink to the size of toys and various children are subjected to the same horrors they unleashed upon their playthings.
What the fuck?
What?
This is revenge porn against children!
Torchy the Battery Boy. I'm learning so much today.
He's taking children to limbo to be punished! For their sins! For their child sins!
Wiki picross.
Torchy the Battery Boy.
Torchy the fucking battery boy, dude!
This is the face of a wicked boy.
He looks it! Look, he's even got little angry eyebrows!
The face of a no-good, conniving boy. Don't pull that up without saying anything. What do you mean? I clearly said Torchy the Battery Boy.
He's like fandom Sora!
What?
There's wickedness and violence in his heart!
But he's not a doctor. He just has a lamp on his head.
I mean, that looks like a doctor lamp.
No, it's just a flashlight.
It's just a flashlight, but he's got the doctor silhouette.
It's just a flashlight. Besides, doctors don't have a flashlight on their head. It's a mirror.
Oh.
Different.
Difference.
Different. Torchy the fucking Battery Boy.
Torchy the battery boy, dude.
Torchy the fucking Battery Boy. So when are we watching that?
As soon as possible, I hope.
Oh, you hope? High hopes for Torchy the Battery Boy, this one.
We need to get it over with.
Then we don't have to.
We literally have to.
You worry me sometimes.
What's wrong?
We're all very worried about you.
Okay, so context for that. So as mentioned, I went to see some friends in Kansas City, and I was staying at my friend Crooked's place. And the first day I got there, I had not slept basically at all because I was getting ready to leave the previous day, and I had like work and shit, and I was so tired.
Mm-hmm.
So after like dinner and like seeing everyone and spending some time, I ended up passing out on Crooked's couch, like fully mid-conversation.
As you do.
As you do. And then
No, I mean as you do.
As I do. And then 1 to several hours later, started finally waking up, and Cricket was like, hey, while you were asleep, I found out I had a tick bite. And still mostly asleep, and very genuinely, I like lifted my head to look at him and went, we're all very worried about you, man. And now everyone keeps turning that back against me.
It's just really good.
We're all very worried about you, man.
You have such an incredible way of talking sometimes where you just fully, without realizing it, will just speak with this complete misplaced intensity. It's great.
I don't know any other way to be.
You'll say stuff to me sometimes that genuinely does worry me, and then you have to, like, elaborate. Oh, this has got to be the 6th.
We're all very worried about you, man.
Can't wait to have you in my house soon.
Yay! And I will only say normal worrying things.
Don't count on it.
And I will only say some really strange worrying things.
I mean, it doesn't have to be worrying.
It will be.
It probably will be, but it doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to be, but it will be.
Sometimes you just say weird stuff. Okay. Either this is the one, or this is the one, so we can cross this out. I don't remember, did we ever tell them about beauty sleep?
Oh my god, we must have, but we can say it again.
Sure.
It's a good one. That's a classic.
You can
That
can
one
tell
was
the
you.
story.
That one was you saying something
It sure was.
extremely intense.
It sure was.
So the last time I was at Holly's, one day I woke up after like an intense like nightmare adjacent dream and was like kind of like rattled, kind of not doing well. Not in like a scary way, just in a like, oh geez, I need to like, you know, like go online or something, distract myself for a while to kind of like cool off from that.
Mm-hmm.
And this was at like probably like, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning, probably closer to 3. It was a little bit like later into the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wake up and I'm like, oh geez, well I'm gonna just lay there. I'm gonna like, you know, like roll over and grab my phone. And I do. And Holly snaps awake, utterly frantic, going, what's happening? What's wrong? Like, sounding like she is going to like cry or have a panic attack or both.
Forgot about that part.
I can never forget. And I'm like, oh no, my poor beautiful wife, she's freaking out, and like I don't want to relay the dream I've had because I think that's also going to upset her, and I don't want to upset her more. Especially for like something that's just like a weird dream I had. It's not like actually like affecting me. I just need to come down from it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like, no, honey, it's fine. It's okay. You can go back to bed. And she's like freaking out and like sounds like she's going to sob, just going, you need to get your rest. You need your beauty sleep because you're beautiful. Like, with so genuinely, I need to emphasize, this is not like a bit, she is not like playing it up for fun. She in this moment, she is like genuinely like barely awake, freaking out, feels this so sincerely.
I didn't realize I was
depths
freaking
of her
out at
soul.
the moment.
You were, that's why I was so like, oh my god. So like...
Oh, your mic disconnected.
Someone decided to walk over the cord.
Oh, Kiki, hi. You want to be included too?
She also wants to be part of it. So like I had to like put down my phone. I'm like, okay, I'm lying down, honey. It's okay. Just go back to bed. And you lay back down and fall back asleep almost immediately.
Uh-huh. Because I was not awake for that exchange.
Yeah. And also like fully like cuddle up and get me in like the beautiful wife vice grip hold.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay. I still need to like come down from this. I'm still escalated. Holly is now cuddled up to me, facing me. So I can't just like take my phone out or it's gonna wake her up and she's gonna get freaked out again.
Just evil.
So I need to figure this out, and so like after like a lot of like laying there and not being able to fall asleep and like eventually I just am, like, very, like, slowly, carefully, and, like, maybe not even quarter-inch increments of just, like, kind of, like, shifting over and, like, reaching for my phone and managing to position it so it is, like, facing up so it's not, like, in Holly's face, but I can kind of see it so I can scroll it. And after multiple minutes of positioning myself in this way, after doing that, Holly shifts in her sleep, and apparently, the way you described it later, you were like, "Oh, Max's phone fell down. I'll fix that for her. I love my wife." So mostly asleep, she shifts, reach over, grabs my phone, puts it up on the desk next to us, out of my reach, and then just cuddles up even more and falls fully back asleep. And it is so, like, absolutely cartoonish that I am left just, like, holding back laughter. Which then, like, half wakes up Holly again. And so she just, like, snuggles and goes, "You doing okay, honey?" And at that point, what else could I do but trying not to break down in laughter, just go, "No, not really."
Oh.
Absolute fucking cartoons.
I didn't know what time it was, so I didn't realize it was 2 or 3 in the morning. I just thought that you were having trouble falling asleep because you were looking at your phone, not you were having trouble falling asleep so you were looking at your phone.
Uh-huh. And the way you described it, your thought process later was, the phone is evil, I have to save my wife from it.
The phone is the evil machine of when you're trying to go to bed and you have to kill it. It's the evil device that's hurting my wife. I have to get rid of it. And so I just kind of turned into, like, a caveman. I turned into the brute.
A very loving caveman with only good intentions.
It's just so funny that that's how it ended up working out, though. I didn't know any of that stuff, and I didn't realize that I was doing it like that.
You're so fucking funny.
The beauty sleep thing is something that you say to me sometimes, so I think I was just trying to turn it back on you.
No. Historical revisionism.
What?
I started saying it to you after that because it stuck with me so bad.
No, I swear you've made a comment like that before.
No, 100% I started saying that to you after that incident because it was so funny.
Oh. Then where did I get it from?
God only knows, honey.
I was, like, dead asleep when I said that. What? How did I come up with that?
Where
did it come from? What fucking secret knowledge had I uncovered in my head in the dream? That's fucked.
Oh my god.
Because you're beautiful.
You need your beauty sleep.
Because you're beautiful.
Oh my god.
This is the 2. Oh. Every time I think about that, I laugh so hard my chest hurts.
I'm like crying from it.
Uh-huh.
Many fascinating things have come from the
Your microphone did the thing again, hun.
Why it do that? I was just saying many fascinating and beautiful things have come from the Puzz and Holly sleep talk world.
Uh-huh. I really learn a lot when I talk to a sleep you.
You can't fucking trust that bitch.
You keep saying that about yourself.
And I'm right.
Like, yeah, but... It's just so accusatory.
And I'm right.
You haven't been wrong about it so far. It's just... Again, you have such a sense of intensity sometimes without realizing it.
Oh my god. When I was visiting, but I still had
You're gonna
like
have to take
a
that
little.
from the start again.
Sorry, that's not to you. That's to the microphone.
I know, hon.
Again, when I was in Kansas City, I think literally the day after I failed to get fucked up at the club and somehow still had like just a tiny bit of a hangover afterwards because I get the best of both worlds. I went back to our friend's place and had a nap, and one of said friends works with very young children with special needs as like a job.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it was finally time for me to stop napping so that we could go and continue to do things with our day, did in fact hit me with the full child assistant wake up routine. Like, okay, we're going to turn the lights on now, and I'm going to take your blanket, okay? Would you like help sitting up, or do you think you can do it on your own today? And it did in fact work. I did in fact manage to wake up.
And you like told me you wanted me to do that to you at some point now to see if it works again.
I don't necessarily want you to, but I'm just giving you another tool in the much needed toolkit of dealing with that bitch, the motherfucker bastard who takes naps.
And who doesn't like waking up.
Yeah.
It's not even that you don't like waking up early, it's that you don't like waking up.
I don't like to go to bed and I don't like to wake up.
For someone who loves being asleep, you hate going to sleep.
Yeah, I literally hold off as long as possible before I allow myself to go to bed, because I don't want to go to sleep and be done with the day, and then I don't want to wake up and start the day.
But you get to go in bed and snuggle with the cat.
I do. Well, she hasn't been snuggling during sleep time lately. She doesn't really like to snuggle that much when I'm actually asleep. She wants to wait until I've fully waken up and I'm starting to sit up to go about my day, and then she's like, Mama is awake! I will go and block the loft ladder so I can snuggle her very nicely.
Oh, because she's evil.
Yeah, because she's ontologically evil, yup.
Our evil daughter.
And we love her.
We love our evil daughter.
Speaking of the evil daughter, guess who just bounded directly on the microphone wire to get to the window?
Who knows?
Could be anyone.
It could be anyone.
It could be you.
What?
I was pointing at the chat. You're fine. I know it's not you. You would never do anything evil in your life.
I was
Could
confused.
be Torchy the Battery Boy.
It could be Torchy the Battery Boy. He could be doing that to send you to Upside Down Woozle World or whatever it was called. What the fuck was it called? Sorry, I had Torchy the Battery Boy opened up in another tab, and I kind of scared myself when I went back to it. It was Topsy-Turvy Land. Sorry.
I'm nice to my toys, though. Why are they sending me there?
Well, you know what you did.
I don't!
Oh, well. You're gonna learn today. Welcome to the topsy-turvy world.
Yoshi's gravitational rotation or whatever.
Yoshi's universal gravitation.
Thank you.
Please try to commit this to memory.
I'll try my best, but my brain don't work so good is the thing.
Your disrespect towards Yoshi is honestly becoming frustrating.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be better.
I'll forgive you this time.
Thank you. I will not take the second chance for granted.
There won't be a second chance.
I'm aware.
Why did they call it that?
It is.
Pardon?
I guess that is what it is.
I guess. Can we have more Yoshi? Elaborate. In what sense?
Oh please, sir. May I please have some more Yoshi's Universal Gravitation?
No, we ground up all the Yoshi meat we had. There's none left. You're gonna starve, kid.
Oh.
You want exclamation point Yoshi to appear in chat? That shit's on a long cooldown. Specifically so you motherfuckers don't just spam it. No, behave.
In that sense, you cannot, in fact, have more Yoshi.
None of that. Where go next? Where go next? This is 11 already. Okay, we're good. Let's fill that out. Any of y'all in chat picked up Mina the Hollower? I was thinking about picking it up. I haven't looked too much into it. It seems neat from the bits I've seen. I was hearing when it launched a lot of, wow, it's so good, it's really good, it's so good. And then, like a while later, after more people had played it from friends, I heard a mix of, oh, it's so good, and it was okay, I guess. So I'm wondering what other folks think about it. Yes, it's so good, yum. This person is putting the game in their mouth and eating it.
You're not supposed to do that, the bitterant.
You're gonna get in trouble with Torchy the Battery Boy.
He's gonna send you to Topsy-Turvy World, and that's no good.
Something that I saw someone say that made me, like, genuinely really interested in it. Like, there's a lot of comparison to Castlevania, there's a lot of comparison to, like, the Game Boy Zelda games. Something that I saw someone say that really got me interested is someone compared it specifically to Dark Souls 2.
Interesting.
Like, people make the Dark Souls comparisons because it's hard and it kind of relies on positioning, and if you die, you lose, like, a bunch of your currency and have to go back and get it. Someone described it specifically being kind of like Dark Souls 2, in terms of, like, the friction of it. And and the sort of, like, not quite rudeness, but if I say rudeness and you've played the game, you maybe know what I mean. So, that kind of made me go, oh, interesting. This has got to be crossed out. The one would go there. Starts really hard and gets easier as you level up and get more stuff, so a lot of people are bouncing off from the first 3 hours, but once you get past that, it's not that bad. I think it really depends on, like, what weapon you choose to start with, because, like, I know a bunch of people at the start that were like, oh man, this is tough, oh, this is hard, oh, this is real rough right now. And then, like, the 2 people I know that picked the hammer right at the start were both like, no, this is great.
Let this be a lesson. Get the big hammer.
So, it's got a good hammer from the sound of it.
So basically that means it's good.
I mean, it's certainly got its foot in the door, I'll give it that.
Shout out to games with hammers. You get it.
You get what, the hammer?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. I guess I get it.
You get it.
There we go. This is already filled out. It's a 1 or a 2. One of those. This has got to be a 2, though. Which means this is at least 2. So this is our 2. It does look like a good fucking hammer, though. Like, it's got, like, a... How do I put it? I was watching a friend play, and it looked like the hammer had King DDD mechanics, and I was like, oh. Okay.
Oh, that's a good hammer.
Alright. You can do like a big ass charge, then you do like a hammer flip dash attack sort of thing.
Oh, that's good
You
hammer
got-
right
and
there.
you got,
Oh,
like-
that's good, Eden.
You got jump tricks. It has also given me a hankering to play the Game Boy Zeldas.
I mean, you already had that hankering.
Yeah, but it certainly didn't make me less hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever played through all of the Oracle games. I think I've played, like... When I was a kid, I didn't really understand how to progress in Oracle of... Seasons? Seasons was the one with Din in it, right? I just kind of kept replaying the intro sequence where you can dance with the beautiful woman.
Is that so? I'm so surprised.
Oh, hush.
You like me, you like me.
I do. You're right.
More like Squeakross.
But, like, I genuinely couldn't figure out how to progress past that opening segment. So I kind of just kept doing that, and I was like, well, this is the game that I bought for however many dollars at the used game store. I might as well enjoy looking at the beautiful woman dance.
And we'll think about this way later.
Uh-huh. Let's put that in a little box and come back to it in a couple of years. There we go. I really liked Link's Awakening, though. Fucking loved Link's Awakening. That's one I'm looking forward to revisiting. I haven't really replayed a lot of Zelda games that I've played. I think the only one I've really done that substantially with is Link to the Past, which I tend to replay every couple of years alongside Super Mario World. Those were like two of the first games I had that I like remember.
Damn, we're actually coming close to due for another
Due.
Mario World playthrough. Due.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy, because that was one of the earliest streams we did together when I started streaming with you.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
Time fucking fly it.
Time fuck.
Time fuck.
Time fuck. Let me put here. Yeah, like that. That's cool that Yacht Club was finally able to get that game past the finish line.
Mm-hmm. Good goodness knows that they've been on that for some time now.
Uh-huh. It had, like, multiple delays. Okay, nothing I really gleaned from that yet. I hope it makes them $50 million.
Mm-hmm.
Connected. It's apparently their last chance of saving the company or something like that. Kind of, but not quite. It's less, this is their last chance, and more, they've spent a long time and a lot of money making it, that they need to try and recoup their losses, otherwise they can't really continue.
Mm-hmm.
So, they've certainly been getting sales on it, so it sounds like they're doing okay in that regard.
thank goodness.
It's a tenuous industry these
To
days.
say the least.
God, fucking speaking of which, I'm still sad about what... I guess I haven't really had the chance to talk about it, because I haven't streamed in the interim. Destiny 2 is over.
Damn.
They had, like... They had been, like, working towards, like, okay, here's our, like, next seasonal update thing for the current expansion, and then we'll, like, get to you guys about, like, future plans for, like, other expansions. And then it kept going, alright, it's delayed, but we'll get back to you with more info on it. Oh, it's delayed again, but we'll get back to you with more info on it. And then, like, they were like, alright, here's a release date. And then, like, days before the release date, they just went, oh yeah, and by the way, this is the final update for Destiny 2. Like, this is just gonna be our last one. This is end of life. And, like... It's so sad, especially because, like, so many of the things they're adding are, like, really, really fucking cool. And it's just the end of it.
Damn.
Like, they finally added in, like, race cars again. You can do racing again. People have been asking for them to bring that from, like, Destiny 1 for years. Also, no plans for a Destiny 3 or to shift the staff over to Marathon. Yup. They have, like, a bunch of people internally that are, like, trying to pitch things. And that's it. And then a bunch of people are getting let go.
Ugh.
Sony has kind of been, constantly dropping the ball with, like, anything live service related.
Yup.
And they seem addicted to it.
It's their favorite activity.
They can't help themselves. They do seem like they're still committed to supporting Marathon at the moment. But also, like, if the fucking Destiny 2 announcement was that sudden, who's to say it wouldn't be for Marathon either?
Mm-hmm.
Just sucks. It sounds like the people that like Marathon are, like, really, really, really liking it too. The entire chat for Summer Games Fest was people posting emotes demanding Destiny 3. Was it? That's not gonna fucking do anything. Like, I've seen talk of people being like, we're signing petitions, we want Sony to know that we want Destiny 3, and it's like, I don't... If they're already out here, like, pulling the plug on D2, I don't think they're gonna go, yep, let's just greenlight the next one. They have Bungie as, like, a live service studio. And they have a very specific idea of what their, like, investments are for, like, single-player games. I would be very surprised if they were suddenly like, alright, make something completely different and smaller for a Destiny follow-up or spin-off. Because they're certainly not gonna go, yes, make another gigantic live service game, let's do that. Let's spend all of the money that we're not making because of mismanagement on this new game that will definitely not mismanage.
Surely this time.
It's not happening, and it's sad, but... It's worse than Sega over there. Oh my god, don't get me started on the Sega Super game. Don't get me started on the Sega Super game again. I've already had one stream recently-ish where we talked about the Sega Super game. We can't get into the Sega Super game again.
Rest in peace, Sega Super Game. You were never going to exist.
It's so sad what happened to the Sega Super game. AKA nothing.
It's so sad what happened to my nothing.
My poor nothing, it got sick today. What the fuck? Oh, this is an 8 already, so it's done. No, there's no room for this to be a 3 here, so this is one of our 1s. The Sega Super game failed because they didn't put Tupac in it. Oh god, that's one of the things I heard about from Summer Game. Which again, I just didn't fucking watch it. I don't need to. It's the same every time Jeff Keighley comes on stage and says some dumb shit, and then shows like a bunch of trailers that all kind of blend together. And then every now and then there's something interesting or something stupid. And it's just...
Or something interestingly stupid.
It's not an interesting curation in any sort of way. And I don't know, I'm just done with it. If something interesting comes out of it, I will hear of it otherwise.
One can only let themselves get depressed about the state of the game industry on purpose for so long.
It's not even the state of the game industry, it's just the fucking Summer Game Fest being the way that it is and trying to position itself as, like, the face of the industry.
That's true, that's true.
And the industry has been damn changing for some time now.
For some time now.
Anyways, I heard about the Stranger Than Heaven thing, and it put a bad taste in the mouth. With,
don't feel good.
Yet another fucking dead Tupac being puppeted around. Not the first time, hopefully the last time, but...
One can only hope.
One doubts.
One hopes, but one doubts.
Just... I don't know why that studio is just, like, so... determined to make so many bad decisions.
They're addicted to shooting themselves in the foot as much as possible.
I mean, it hasn't stopped them. They're still making gonzo money. Day of the Devs is a good time to look at some indie games. Yeah, I haven't checked out any of that. I have no idea what was shown on it at all. Maybe I'll look into that more later.
If I'm going to look at anything in earnest, it's gonna be Day of the Devs.
Both RGG and Nagoshi Studio catching fire at the same time is not the— oh god, yeah! The fucking... that studio announcing, like, a game that's like a spiritual successor, and then they just kind of vanished because they had no money and the people funding them didn't want to give them more. And, like, all traces of their shit just gone from the internet now. Just like, damn. I feel like we're probably eventually going to hit a point where even the big games start trying to downsize a lot.
Yeah, it's just not sustainable, like,
No.
straight up.
It super isn't. Like, I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. But it feels like it never does for the people that can make those decisions, because they have enough money to go, oh well.
Yep, they can write it off. Don't matter that everyone else can't buy groceries.
Sorry, I'm like half focused on this picross and then half just...
Thinking about video game. You heard about video games?
Is there any good video game news? Guild Wars 3 got announced.
Damn.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
I never ended up playing any Guild Wars, but I know people that are into Guild Wars are like super, super into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw, 'cause Lena Rain used to work on Guild Wars 2.
No kidding.
And she was talking about how she got very emotional because she realized that, like, the place where this new game is supposed to be set is, like, a place that came up a lot in the bits that she helped, like, write for that game.
Aw.
So, that's fucking awesome. You'll love to see that.
There's some good video game news.
New Cuphead games in the work. I was surprised to hear that. The thing that got me more excited, was they had also announced, like, oh yeah, we're doing like a retro inspired game, and I was like, oh okay, whatever, sure. And then I like turned around and opened my eyes real wide because they're making like an actual authentic Sega Master System game. Not just, oh, this is a game like a 8-bit game. No, this is a game that you can play on an actual Master System. Actually, literally for the Sega Master System. And I was like, damn, that's like a really cool swing. Especially for like a bigger, well-known, or, well, bigger, quote-unquote. They had a big successful game. I made a mistake somewhere. A couple mistakes, okay. Like, that's just fucking cool for, like, a studio like that to be like, yep, that's one of our next projects.
Mm-hmm. Were there a couple things of that ilk announced?
At, like, any of the recent things?
Yeah, there was the Cuphead Sega Master System or whatever, and then there was something else I remember that was like announced for like actually playable on an older system.
Nothing I remember that was recently announced. If you can think of something more specific, tell me.
Yeah, unfortunately I cannot, but if I remember, I will mention.
I mean, people do homebrew stuff all the time these days.
Oh,
it's easier than ever, which is cool.
Yeah, I don't think it was that Dirt Puppy. I would remember that. I remember N64 Game Jam. It was like something that was like within the past few days.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Mm-hmm.
This night's all done. It's almost break time again.
Damn, we're flying.
3. I don't know if I'm gonna go for too much longer. As much as like I am feeling like better, the energy levels are still kind of up and down. And I've got like kind of a sore neck today.
Mm-hmm. You gotta take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. And also it's like approaching dinner time-ish. So I gotta eventually make food. But I want to go at least a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Before I say goodbye, and then you probably get busy with your stuff today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do some other streams this coming week, though.
Nice, that means I get to watch streams.
You might get to be on some of them.
I might get to be on streams.
Weren't you also thinking of doing a stream on your own channel this week?
I'm hoping that maybe Tuesday I'll do a stream, just like a chill, like, parallel play with friends type of thing. Maybe actually finally getting back to some drawing. I've been pushing my doodle commissions, and we'll try to do some of those perhaps. And
you should plug your commissions on my stream, like I said you could.
Yeah, I forgot last time. If you go to my Blue Sky, or I think it might be pinned on my Tumblr. If not, then I'll go and do that after stream. I'm offering if you put $9 on my Ko-Fi, I will doodle something of your choice within reason.
You can pay my wife and get art. Oh.
And I'm a little bit out of money right now, so any is very appreciated because I have to pay for this trip coming up. And groceries.
You can give my wife money. You want to give my wife money. Oh.
Would be nice. It has been a tough year for me, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm. It's been a tough year for a lot of folks, unfortunately.
It has. It's rough out, and I hope so sincerely that things get better for a lot of people a lot of quickly.
Mm-hmm. Would be cool.
Would be quite cool. Would be quite nice. Yeah, I am hoping to get back more properly to the streaming gig in the near future. Obviously, I gotta wrangle with travel and such, but I miss it. I would like to get back to it.
That'd be badass. I like watching your streams.
What, you like me or something?
What? Who told you?
Oh no, just a feeling I had.
I'll find them. I have a very specific set of skills.
You can follow me if you want on Tumblr and Blue Sky and Twitch.
You should post what your socials are in the chat so that they can actually see what it is and click on it.
I should do that. Where is my socials? I have to remember.
It's Sunday.
I mean, it's linked on your Twitch, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So you can
I'll
just post in the chat and say, hi, it's me, so that they can click on your name. You can do that. And your caps lock is on.
Caps lock is on, apparently.
Wow.
You can follow me. I do stuff. I draw. I stream. I write. I work on various projects of various types.
You're a very busy bee. I'm
Oh,
glad you're
thank you,
taking
Miss Tart.
vacation soon.
Mm-hmm. I don't get to do as much as I normally like to on the internet, especially lately, because I work a very demanding day job that was, as of late, even more demanding than it was supposed to be due to the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But some of those circumstances are calming down now, which is good for my health and safety, bad for while there were circumstances they were willing to pay me some like consistent overtime, and now I don't get that money, and I was already running low on money because I was like exhausted and having to like eat out and get takeout a lot more, which is expensive, and like just generally like deal with like prices being higher, which is expensive, and like trying to do some maintenance and touch-ups on my apartment, which is expensive.
And they're gonna give you a raise soon, right?
I am due for at least some form of raise. I don't know how much, and I don't know if it's
They're
going
gonna
to
give you
increase
$10 million
even more.
tomorrow, right?
I hope so. That would be really nice. But yeah, my money situation has been rough. My work situation has been rough. I'm coming out of the tunnel now, but it means I have to basically like work on picking my life back up and dealing with the fact that I am out of money, and that I am out of money at the exact time when I'm supposed to be traveling and taking vacations for my health and for my social well-being.
Oh, I mean, if you're coming to see me, I can help you deal with some of it.
Yeah, but that's your money. You have to save up for the computers.
Priorities.
Okay, here's our compromise, chat. You give my wife a lot of money, so I don't need to worry about her giving me money.
What about you then, bitch?
I'll be fine.
No. No.
Listen, money doesn't count if it's for my friends and loved ones. That's how it
I
works.
don't think the IRS sees it that way.
Well, it's not about them.
Wait, true. On account of I'm
This-
Canadian.
This is about my awesome wife.
Hi. Is it 3? Is it 4?
Disclaimer, you do not have to give either of us money.
They know,
If
hun.
you need to take
They
care
know,
of yourself,
hun.
take care of yourself.
They know, hun. That's implicit.
I need to make it explicit.
I'm gonna finish this puzzle and then get up from a break.
Yup, it's break, yup.
Well, no, I have to finish the puzzle first.
Yup, it's not break, yup.
It's almost break.
Yup, it's almost break, yup.
No. It's not right. There we go. That's Mushroom Rug.
Oh, that's Mushroom Rug.
This one is Mushroom Rug.
Oh, that's Mushroom Rug.
If you think about it, this is seriously Mushroom Rug.
If you really consider it, that could be Mushroom Rug.
It's starting to look like a mushroom rug.
How about a mushroom rug?
How does a rug change colors? So this is the special book. When you do the first book, it's just the normal mushroom rug, but when you do book 2, you get all the other mushroom rugs. And so it's kind of layering multiple pictures of the mushroom rug over each other. So it looks like it's changing colors, but actually it's just multiple different mushroom rugs of different colors. This is what we call a moving picture. Maybe you've heard of the famous horse. You can go out to your local penny arcade and see it.
Penny Arcade, that's that one streamer, isn't she?
Comic?
I've heard of those. I'd like to draw one day.
I can't stand you.
You like me.
I do.
You think I'm cute. You like hanging out with me.
I do. It's break time, though.
It is break time. You can do it.
Yeah. So I get up, I stretch, I gotta hit the ads button, I get more drink. You ought to do the same. I'll be back in 3 minutes. See you soon.
See you real soon.
G newer by Ice Battery Boy.
Hi, I'm back. Thank you, Balp, for the raid.
Hi.
What's Torchy the battery boy? Don't worry about it. You can go back to bed. It was all just a dream.
He can't hurt you anymore.
He can't. He's not. He's on the planet of topsy-turvy. He's not coming here anytime soon. We're all gonna be okay.
You've been taking care of your toys, right? So he would have no reason to come for you. Right?
Thank you to Disinterest for the 10-month resub. Thank you, Nox the Ox, for the 4 months, and message of hello, it's Sunday. Yep. Thank you, Roxas, for the 68 months. Thank you, P Salad Deluxe, for the 26. Thank you, Bluey UBO3 for the 57. Big Boy Big for the 61. Healing Mind with the 53. Flam with the 61. Honest Tom's Discount Beef with the 62. Zurelt with the 53. Tayaki with the 11. Meep TM with the 27. Mike Vey with the 23. HRAB with the 44. Missing Texture 00 with the 62. And I think I'm all caught up now. Picross?
Picross?
Picross. Y'all are here for Picross, right? Because that's what we're doing today.
Picross.
It just got bright as fuck outside. So I'm gonna
Damn.
close my window blind a little bit. Because, I think one of the effects of these new meds is they're, like, making me a little more light sensitive.
Hmm.
I would like to not hurt my eyes. My eyes balls.
Your beautiful ice balls.
I need those.
You do.
Well, they're not making me into a damn slampire yet, but, I definitely had to wear my damn sunglasses out the other day when I went to the beach, which is probably just a good habit to get into more often.
Yes.
Just wearing sunglasses.
Good for you.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses?
He's always saying things of this manner.
Your sister pulled up and was like, wow, Holly is a rat VTuber now? No, that's just this video game. I like that every time I stream this, at least one person thinks that. It does make me laugh.
It's happened multiple times, and it apparently will continue to.
It will keep happening.
It will keep happening.
In the same way that people will keep asking if I know about UFO 50 Picross.
Well, do you?
Yeah. I think the funniest thing about it is that all of these people are now talking about it because it's evidently now out. And the thing that I didn't know is I thought it was out for some time now. I hadn't realized it was all the things that I had been seeing for like a month or months or whatever was like lead up to it being released. I thought it was already out.
You were tricked in a different way.
I know Gibson was streaming it the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And so in part I was like, well, that's probably why people know about it, is because my friend was streaming it. And there's overlap in the audiences. And the reason they were streaming it is because it just evidently came out. Well,
We're all learning.
this is a very educational stream if you want to learn about Torchy the Battery Boy or some other shit.
Or some other things we forgot about.
I don't know what else got announced video game-wise recently. Not Torchy the Battery Boy.
Yeah. The other stuff don't matter because it's not Picross. And this is a Picross stream.
Well, I mean, there's other games that aren't Picross that are cool.
Yeah, but this is a Picross stream.
So, we talked about other shit. We talked about the phone.
Oh god, we did. We're gonna get in trouble.
They're making a new game about someone with a sword and you press a button to swing it. They had a bunch of those every year.
This is not new. This is old.
It is funny, though. I've seen, I don't have anything to say about God of War, you play as the dead mom now that people haven't already said. But also because I don't really give a shit about that series or know anything about it. So, I don't think I have anything approaching meaningful commentary other than, okay, it exists, I guess.
It's probably good that there's a woman.
There are so many games, including that one, but there are so many games now where, like, cover art or promo art for those games is just, like, the people going, wow, remember that one bit of art for Breath of the Wild? That was so cool. We should make one that looks like that, too. And so you got the person with, like, a sword on, like, the edge of a cliff looking out over, like, the horizon and, like, all the other places below them. And, like, Breath of the Wild didn't invent art that looks like that, but you can certainly see the trend of, like, they did that, and now a bunch of other people are also doing that, you know?
Mm-hmm. There certainly was more of it after Breath of the Wild made $1 William.
Demo for a new game by the creator of In Stars and Time just came out. Yeah, Truth Scrapper.
Ooh.
I don't know much about that game, but it's neat. I should get back to In Stars and Time.
It's cool when games exist.
I have a bunch I want to get back to on stream, but every time I talk about it, I also mention that, like, getting back into, like, old stuff is difficult for me, like, mentally.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
We'll do it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I know people are looking forward to it, but, please continue to be patient for a little bit, I suppose.
Please continue to be kind.
I do still think the next thing I'm gonna get back to is, UFO 50. And I'm gonna try and do that this week. I was gonna try and do it last week, but then my hard drive issues and also the doctor, and that was, like, just, like, eating up my time and energy, so it didn't end up happening.
Understandably.
But, I'm gonna try and pick a day or a night this week and see if I can stick to that. And finally beat, what's it called? That damn egg game. Finally beat Barbuda.
That damn egg.
It's a game of damn eggs. Yes. I haven't been doing a lot of game stuff in my free time lately. I kind of got on a kick with Rogue Core for a bit, and then I was like, this is fun, but this is very much an early access game, and I know if I just, like, eat a ton of this, I'm gonna be sick of it by the time it's, like, an actual finished game.
Mm-hmm.
So I've only been doing, like, a little bit. I like the sound of the next sort of, like, balance and touch-up patch they have planned. I appreciate the way that they're, like, addressing people's feedback without just, like, going, alright, and people had trouble with this mechanic, so we're just gonna remove it entirely. Which I'm really glad they're not actually doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that, like, the timer and the, like, communal ability level up picking makes that, like, really interesting as a team game. So I'm glad they're just going, yeah, you have more wiggle room and more options, instead of going, yep, we've heard you loud and clear, it's gone now. Anyways, all that is to say I've gotten on a kick of playing, like, normal Deep Rock again, which has been fun. And I've also been doing a bit of picross. And that kind of got me going, like, what if I just streamed picross again?
And the answer is then we get to have a fun morning or afternoon for you, enjoying some picross.
Well, it's just about evening for me.
It started in afternoonish, though.
True. That's true. I thought about getting Mina the Hollower and then playing that on my own. I just haven't done it yet.
Maybe will, maybe willn't.
Perhaps, perhaps. I'm just trying not to get, like, too deep into anything game-wise right now, just because, like, it's gonna be vacation time soon, and then I'm not gonna have time to sit down and play game.
Don't want to get on a roll and have to cut yourself off, necessarily.
Because, like, I know how I can get sometimes, and I'm gonna be real fucking upset at myself if I'm like, oh man, I'm out here doing things with friends, this sucks, I wish I was sitting at my computer playing video game instead, you know? So I'll just wait to, like, get deep into something like that again.
Yeah.
On break at your job, let's go. It's damn break time.
No,
Take a load
we
off.
we just had break time.
What?
We just had it. It did it.
Oh. Okay, get back to work, I guess. Sorry, everyone.
Back on that grind.
Working hard on a damn Sunday now. No choice. That's what my wife says.
Grind never stops for me.
That's scary. I don't like when you say that.
I know.
Don't say that.
Okay.
Squidward, don't you ever do that again.
Okay.
Going 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. So this for sure. And then something else somewheres. You have 25 more minutes. Let's go.
Yippee! That's 25 of them. And they're all yours.
All mine.
All yours?
No, I already had break.
All yours.
No, 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 no.
Get back to break.
Oh, okay. Sorry, everyone.
No more sorry. She's got to have break for 25 more minutes. We're gonna get in real trouble if we don't.
Can I stop being on break now? I don't think they like it when I'm on break.
I mean, I guess, but we're gonna have to have you sign a waiver that says you waived your break time.
I like waving.
That reminds me, I have a cookie I could eat.
I guess one thing I did remember hearing about from the Game Awards, not the game, whatever the fuck it's called, you know. And then I like felt curious enough to actually look into it. Was they had the Sonic anniversary announcement thing.
Oh yeah.
And it was Listen, I'm saying this as someone that does and did like the new Sonic racing game. That announcement was so fucking... Oh, it was just happy anniversary, Sonic. Here's a cool, awesome Sonic and Shadow running. Here's the big news, everyone. It's Sonic's anniversary. Okay, what else? Well, we're still doing DLC for the racing game like we said we were going to. Okay, what else? Well... What if we make up a partnership with an indie studio? Doesn't that sound great? Alright, so it's just Pico Park. But, like, the little squares look a little different. Godzilla just in City Escape is very funny. Like, I will give them that. And so is doing an Evangelion crossover. I will also give them that.
Is that why I was seeing people talk about Evangelion Kart Racer?
Yes.
Awesome.
Because that's what the DLC is.
It's pretty good.
Like I'm so fucking fed up and tired of crossover DLC garbage. But at least if it's stupid, I can laugh about it a little.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's objectively like a net negative for society and art, but also sometimes it's really funny.
Net negative is a little intense.
I mean, not necessarily like a world-ending net negative, but like, I don't know. I think that overall it is a disservice to art, probably, if you get down to brass tacks.
I mean, they're charging money for it. That's already a disservice.
That's the biggest one of all.
It's like pretty much entirely just cynical marketing crossover stuff these days. So I guess in that regard, I get what you mean, yeah. Shinji should be a new item! Yeah! Like, he should. I saw one post from like a Dr. Robotnik roleplayer or whatever on Blue Sky that was quite funny, that got a chuckle out of me. It was like,
These new Evangelion robots are quite impressive. I wonder how they power them. It must be little animals.
That's pretty good.
good bit. Like, he would learn about... Did I see the follow-up reply? I did not. What the fuck was it? Sorry, I tabbed back over to my browser and it's fucking Torchy the Berry Boy again. Let me see if I can find the account. I found the account. In full! Jesus Christ! Awesome.
That's pretty good!
See? In my head, his response would be some shit like,
That's weird, it's big animals.
that's why they're running the account, not me. I think crossovers can be good sometimes. As a Kingdom Hearts fan, this is a completely unbiased opinion. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna have fucking thoughts about that when I get around to Kingdom Hearts, but like, I don't know. Anything can be good or bad.
Again, sometimes it's funny, and sometimes that's enough.
It's not even about it being funny, necessarily.
It's not a... But in some of my favorite Kingdom Hearts moments, it's because it's funny. It's a mutual Kingdom Hearts enjoyer, to be clear.
Like, in part, Kingdom Hearts, like, from the start was designed to, like, do stuff like that. But also, even then, a lot of it does feel like, it ends up feeling, like, quite cynical, especially after, like, the first couple of ones, where it very much is like, well, we have to put these worlds in it because these are the current Disney properties that we're trying to market.
Mm-hmm. There's a certainly a point where you realize you can feel exactly when Disney started becoming a marketing company.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is the most cynical one ever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where we're not allowed to talk about it too much just in case our friends who are actively playing through it right now watch this VOD. But also...
Sorry, Bugs and Frankie, if you're watching this, you can skip ahead like 20 minutes just in case.
Be safe, be free.
I'm sure by then it will be out of the system. Not if they're watching it live. Those motherfuckers are asleep.
It's bedtime for them.
They're nocturnal and they're on the West Coast. They're in bed. Like, even as early as fucking Kingdom Hearts 2, Chicken Little is in Kingdom Hearts 2 because they were trying to market that to Japan. That's why he's there. That's why he's a summon. Chicken Little's world was destroyed because they wanted to market it to the Japanese market.
Everyone he knows and loves has been killed and turned into Heartless.
Thank you, Birch Twigs, for the raid. So Chicken Little is fucking dead. Make sure you write that down.
No, Chicken Little's heart is strong and so he survived as a summon.
Oh, Chicken Little did not die.
Just everyone he knew and loved, and his entire world.
Right, so keep that in mind. Isn't there some crazy shit about the Chicken Little movie and how it was supposed to be like 6 different other movies or some shit?
Oh, I'm sure that was kind of what was happening over there in that era.
And it kept getting like reworked to be worse and worse and worse. Favorite Kingdom Hearts voice actor trivia. Mandy Moore was Kingdom Hearts 1 Aerith. She got replaced in KH2. Then Mandy Moore was Rapunzel in Tangled. Didn't reprise the role in Kingdom Hearts 3. I like to think she was mad about being fired from Aerith. Awesome. I
don't know if she was fired, and it's probably more that they didn't want to pay Mandy Moore.
Probably. I was gonna say, because usually for, like, these, like, game and TV adaptations, they do just hire, like, sound-alike actors. And in my head, I was just like, I wonder if there was someone who was just really, really attached to their role and really did want to be, like, in Kingdom Hearts as their voice actor. And then I remember fucking James Wood is in that, isn't he?
Oh, there's multiple cases of people actively wanting to do and be in the Kingdom Hearts.
The fucking Hades voice actor is still doing it because he's the Hades voice actor or something.
The Hades voice, like, and especially with, like, the Disney ones, some of them are, like, contractually obligated to be like, hey, this is the only voice that is allowed for this character.
Huh. No kidding.
Like, that's why Mickey is in there, and it's the real Mickey.
It is?
Yeah, that's not like a sound-alike. They are extremely strict about Mickey voices. If Mickey is in something, it is the official Disney-sanctioned Mickey voice actor.
Oh. I thought they just got, like, some fucking guy to voice Mickey for Kingdom Hearts.
Nope.
Oh. I didn't know.
Yeah, they are extremely strict with Michael the Mouse.
I guess that makes sense, given it's fucking Mickey Mouse, but...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know shit about Disney.
Disney is very large and sometimes quite scary, and they make a character.
I mean, I know that much. That's why I don't give a shit about them. This has got to be the 4, so that one's got to go there. Remember when there was a Mickey and Bugs thing in Roger Rabbit? Yup. That shit ain't never happening again. Give it time. Give it time.
It's never happening again, in part specifically because of Roger Rabbit, because then once Roger Rabbit was a hit, everyone was like, and we would like the rights to use that in our parks and merchandise and make a lot of money off of this.
We'll get Ready Player 2 and you'll see him there. We'll get Dungeon Crawler Carl Goes to the Theme Park and you'll get it there. We'll get, we'll get Space Jam 3. And it'll be there. Remember Space Jam 2?
I try not to.
Speaking of stupid crossover stuff. Remember when they did a plot critical Star Wars in Fortnite?
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Somehow. Guys, some weird stuff happened with Palpatine. I don't know if he's ever gonna post again.
That's so sad or good.
I couldn't tell you a single thing about Space Jam 2, other than it came out, and it had a bunch of crossover shit in it. And mush log large table.
Much like large table, okay?
Did you see P-Jack briefly coming back from the dead before falling into rust again? Yep. The accounts were back for a couple hours and they went away again. I'm half convinced that the person running the blog, like when it got restored, just like closed it themselves. But that's just me assuming.
Our pride pittance.
I know someone was recently looking into, reports of people, like, abusing the Tumblr report system with, like, other people's emails and accounts to just mass report other accounts or something like that. Because, like, sometimes people would get an email from Tumblr just being like, alright, thanks for reporting this account or this post. And they'd be like, I never reported that. I never did that.
Which seems like awesome and...
Your mic did the thing again, hun.
Seems awesome and safe that you can just put in someone else's email address and make a report and there's absolutely no system to, like, verify that whatsoever.
It's a little weird.
Like, not even like a, okay, we're going to send a confirmation link to your...
I think it's happening again, hun.
It's when my hand is within half of an inch from the cord.
You're causing electrical interference.
I am!
My static electric wife.
I'm doing some quantum shit to it!
Haven't checked on Shu. How recently is he doing okay? The person running his blog also got deactivated. So... Literally same as P-Jack. Actually, I don't remember if she got deactivated or if she, like, closed the blog herself. One of those. Yeah, my pain is now at a 10 out of 10, but don't worry about me. Oh, one of the best Shu Hao posts.
Absolute classic.
I always always loved that people kind of seemed to, regard Shu Hao better than P-Jack. And then he always would just act like he was miserable, worse than shit, and like no one in his life supported him and everything was going bad. Meanwhile, people were going to P-Jack's house and throwing rocks and sticks and rotten butter at him, and he'd just walk out of his door and go, "Who want me?"
Let's smoke DM me. Firing live ammunition at me at the Leather Pride rally.
Everyone wanted to help Shu Hao so bad. Yeah. I've been saying it's needed badly now more than ever. I have such a funny it's needed badly story because that was a thing that I started saying like quite a lot and do still say quite a lot because of P-Jack. Perhaps you know friend of the stream, Ellie Spectacular, YouTube poop
Shouts out.
artist. Spectacular Pooper Ellie Spectacular. She was making a YouTube poop about Mario 64 speedrunning that you've maybe seen, which is quite good. And in the opening of that video, she put "it's needed badly" there. When she was making that video, she DM'd me and she was like, "Holly, I want to know, so I'm making a YouTube poop. Is it okay for me to put a 'it's needed badly' joke in there? Is it okay for me to put that reference in there?" Oh, hang on. I'm dropping all my frames.
Uh-oh.
Are we back? I think we're back now.
I can hear you at least.
Okay. Of course that happens when I'm telling the story. Anyways,
Censorship.
so she's like, "Can I put a 'it's needed badly' reference in my video? I know that's like your thing. I know that's like your joke that you do. I want it's so funny. I want to make a reference to that. I hope it's okay." And I got to just smile so wide and tell her, "No, that's a P-Jack joke. I just like it." And like multiple people now say they associate that with me more than P-Jack.
P-Jack can't even have "it's needed badly."
He can't have anything these days in this world. It's not okay.
On account of he is the disgusting pig.
Since he deserves everything that happened to him. I did steal his valor by accident, it's true.
But here's the thing. It was kind of funny. It's kind of funny that that happened.
A little, I guess.
So, like, maybe it's okay?
No. No.
Yeah.
It's never okay what happened to him, except for all the stuff that he did deserve due to his actions and lifestyle.
Due to the things he did, yeah.
Due to all of the things that he did and said that were quite horrible.
Did fuck up a lot of dogs.
He made dog mustard.
Dumped it down the sink without even take a bite.
He didn't even eat any of that shit. Just wasteful.
My plug got a stressful strain. I be buying in bulk.
I love referring to dogs as strains. It's maybe one of the funniest things that he did.
It's a really good bit is the problem with it.
Ugh. He was so mad that we snubbed him for Game Clam.
That's right, I forgot about that shit.
Like, lol, you ain't getting this. You ain't getting in this, lol. Nothing there yet. God, is P-Jack also why I say fuck my commute for real? I don't remember. Was that also
so
a P-Jack?
There's so many fucking P-Jackisms. Like, outside of the bit, the loss of P-Jack is a genuine internet culture loss. This is a loss of archival and culture, and I don't mean that as a bit. It's genuinely very sad and, like, a bad thing that has happened. But also it's kind of funny because it's about P-Jack.
Because it's fucking P-Jack. I don't know who P-Jack is, and I almost think I don't want to know. So Prototype Jack is a character from the fighting game series Tekken. Do you understand now? Yes?
I hope
no?
this helps.
This doesn't help at all. It was someone's Tumblr side account that they were running where they were quote unquote role-playing as Prototype Jack. Except Prototype Jack doesn't have any writing or characteristics. So they just made him up as this really horrible, pathetic man who was made of rusting pig iron. And he was gay. You mustn't forget. Do legitimately worry for Tekken? Yeah, didn't they just, like, lose... Because, like, Harada left a while ago. And then whoever was the other guy in charge also just left, didn't he? P-Jack is an incredibly desperate being who needs Twunks or really anyone who gives him positive attention. He's so desperate, it's true.
Oh, I don't think it has to be positive, is the thing.
Well, he wanted it to be.
It would have been nice if it was, but, like, he'd just take attention in general.
He wanted good things in his life, but he would smoke honey mustard if he had to. God, I forgot they're adding fucking Yujiro Hanma to Tekken. They're adding Baki the Grappler to Tekken. That's the funniest fighting game they could add that to. What else can I fill in? What else have we got? Alternating with this. There's like one single one. There we go. The funniest part of that announcement is they didn't even have like a model to show off or anything yet. They just went, "Yup, he's gonna be in it," and showed like some art from the comics, I think.
Get excited. Stay tuned. Forgive us.
No, no, no. Damn, what else can I do in this puzzle? I was so busy thinking about P-Jack, I forgot to lock in on picross.
This is often happening.
Oh yeah, they also announced, speaking of fighting game and crossover shit, they also announced the new Street Fighter stuff, didn't they? At least I saw people talking about that. I don't know if that like just got announced or if that's older news. But it is funny to be like, alright guys, we've got 3 original characters. And Tifa! Tifa from FF7 is also here!
Tifa, who is also here.
Like, I'll give them this, like, if they're gonna do the crossover character, it is kind of dope to also just be like, and here is 3 whole new characters. And also Tifa.
And also Tifa.
And also Tifa.
And Tifa, who was also there.
And famous Tifa, who was also there in the single-player mode, who actually won't be there in the single-player mode, because they specifically announced with the last character that future characters would not be included in the single-player mode. Bosch canonically dies in a botched bombing attempt to eliminate JP, and they're just gonna add him to the roster. On the one hand, that's really fucking funny. On the other hand, when has a character dying in a fighting game plotline ever stopped them from coming back? Like, you've seen Tekken.
What if this time it was real?
You've seen what happened to Mabison. Mabison loves to come back. Maybe Ryu died at some point. Birdie was thought dead for quite some years, and then he showed up again, and he was just fine. What's the name of the guy from Street Fighter 4 whose whole thing was that he was fat and yellow? It's not Bob. Bob is cool. And Bob is from Tekken. Is it Rufus? Am I thinking of Rufus? That's Rufus? Yeah, Rufus is totally dead, though.
That's so sad or good. I don't know him very well.
Rufus was hit by a car on I-95, and he's not recovering.
Oh no, is he okay?
No. He's dead as fuck.
Is that good?
They had to scrape him off the road with, like, a couple spatulas. Normally they don't use spatulas, but this time it was different.
Oh.
El Fuerte is retired. From something. I don't know what. I wish I could find a list of, like, all of El Fuerte's fucking barks and voice lines in game, because I'm desperate to find any evidence anywhere of the fact that he goes, "You like fruit?" Aside from the fact that other people that have played that game know that he says that. And I know that he says that. Yeah, exactly, because of Mira's fucking soundboard that she used to have, where she would just play that and,
"Hey, you're Fei Long. I've seen your movies."
El Fuerte is a guy that appears in my voice calls sometimes to ask if people like fruit. That's the entirety of his character. Hakan coming back would be cool. Hakan is dope. This can't be the 9, right? Because this is 10. Everyone knows 9 is not 10, so this has to be 6. There we freaking go. El Fuerte is desperately trying to help people avoid scurvy. I hear that's a really, really big problem in Street Fighter for some reason. It's quite sad. Oh shit, not to put you on the spot, but Submal, Brian, while y'all are both here, good fucking job on Trans Am. That was a great watch, the little bits of it that I got to catch. Good fucking stream. It does the heart good to see folks like still coming together to goof around and have a good time and raise money for folks like me.
Yeah.
I feel like I just saw something and immediately lost it. I'm fucked. Oh, right, it was this. Love to create terrible goops and goos for a worthy cause. Please never stop doing it. Even if they throw the book at you, never stop doing it. Someone's gotta do it. Incredibly fun experience. I'm glad it turned out to be fun for everyone watching. Oh, it was a great fucking time. I hope, because you're definitely doing another one next year. I've decided for you, I guess. Smile. I hope that when it happens next year, I'm able to watch more of it. It snuck up on me even though I wrote down, like, alright, I know when it's happening. I'm gonna tune in. It's gonna be great. And then it happened and I was like, wait, fuck, it's happening now? Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. So it goes with big event streams, huh? Even the ones that I'm on sometimes, I'm like, oh shit, wait, this is happening now? Oh god. Speaking of which, the next Half-Life episode is soon.
Next Half-Life episode is soon. Co-op for a cause is soon.
Yup. I talked about that a
Holly
little
will
bit,
be on some shit.
Yeah, I talked about that a little bit around the start, but I guess other folks have filtered in since then. I'm looking forward to co-op for a cause too. That's gonna be a fun time. I don't know how much Scorpy has talked about it, other than announcing it. But there's some fun stuff planned on the docket. There's at least one thing I saw in planning that had me like, I don't know what that means. Scary.
I don't know anything.
So maybe I'll get surprised too. It's nice that a bunch of my friends are gonna be local for a while instead of all of my friends doing something somewhere prohibitively expensive so I can't go.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they make it cost so much to fly over the border?
It's messed up.
They should fix
Messed up.
that.
They should make travel free and borders made up.
Okay, these are not connected. Means at most it could be that. There's 11. That's a 2. Can Skullface help us? Wasn't his whole plot to go who like an owl and then pilot a Metal Gear? I didn't play that game. It didn't run on my computer. I yearn to hang out with my friends at least once a month, but plane tickets are too damn expensive. It fucking sucks. I want everyone I know to live close enough to me that I can, like, I don't know, grab a bus or hop a train.
Straight up.
They should just let that happen. Like, what's the big deal? What's the problem?
I don't even mind like flying, traveling, shit like that.
Oh, hun, it happened again. You might want to, like, jiggle the cables at some point after stream or something. Oh, now it just might be your internet. Someone's apartment complex has been having internet issues for quite some time now. And when they said, sorry everyone, we will look into the issue and resolve it for you, the response was, we will resolve it by... We will resolve it.
It feels like once to twice a month the internet goes out, like completely shut down out. And they go, we're so sorry, there's an internet outage, we have called the provider, they are going to come and repair, it will not happen again, happens.
So you were audible that time,
And
but for the first chunk of it,
video quality is gone.
You sounded like this. Poor thing.
Nothing good happened to me, and basically I'm suffering at all times.
That's not true. Good things happen to you. They should happen more often than they do, but...
I can't hear anything!
Uh-oh. Let me tab over and message my wife. Okay, they already did, in fact, disconnect from call, like I was gonna ask them to try doing. We'll see if that helps. Otherwise, we might just be flying solo for the end of the stream. Which is sad, but unfortunately it happens. It's the sort of thing where if it happens to me, it makes me so fucking, like, upset. I get mad, I get sad, and, like, people pointing it out or, like making jokes about it makes me feel even more upset. But then, like, anytime it happens to anyone else, I'm always just like, oh no. Oh no, it is funny is the thing. No. Like, I get it now, but fuck. God, yeah, Erica's mic in TTT was really good. I keep thinking about it. It just turned her into the fucking monster. She was the creature under the bed. Okay, Puzz is restarting their computer, so they will hopefully be back in a bit. We will see. That's a good point. It like does feel embarrassing, but like why? Because I can't fucking control like my internet having issues. But it always does feel embarrassing. Brains is weird. Digital voice crack? I've never given a shit about voice crack personally, so it's not that for me. I've never understood why people get so fixated on voice crack. I will like... There's like a couple YouTubers that I'll watch sometimes, or like I'll see a random video. And like you will hear it for like a split second, and then they'll dedicate an entire 10 seconds of the video just to go like,
okay guys, don't anyone make a joke about my amazing digital voice crack.
And it's like, I wouldn't have noticed until you brought attention to it. Here we go. I can still solve the puzzle while I wait for my wife. That's allowed. They're saying I'm allowed to do that. His voice cracked for an amazing digital reason. That's right. Amazing Digital Circus will be the funniest thing I'll ever watch solely due to I'm turning into Pomni. Like... yeah. The first time I like watched the pilot, I was like, whatever. I'm not super keen on it. And like then it took me like another try to be like, okay, I guess it just didn't leave a good first impression. A later episode felt more interesting. And then anytime I tried to watch after that, it was just like I was thinking about like Pomni toy in the mall and taking the Pomni pill at 3 in the morning and calling the Poppy Playtime phone number. It's become a Slender Man, where I'm just kind of having a laugh about it, which is not fair to the original work in and of itself at all. And yet... I might give that more of a look at some point once the final thing is out on Tube. On Poop. It is, however, funny. I mean, it's a circus of clown. You have to go there and laugh at those. Legally, they require you to. It's also just very funny to refer to something as being amazing digital. Okay, that could be connected there or there. We're not sure yet. Makes me sad that a very smart and artistically savvy trans woman got to make something she cares deeply about, and it got hijacked by a machine that doesn't care about it and mostly just feeds bright, odd things to infinite wells of children. Yeah, that's just kind of what happens a lot of the time when something is like made and aimed at teens and then ends up taking off. This is just kind of one of the first times that this has happened to like a trans woman. You know? That I'm aware of, at least. I could be wrong. This is a 7. I don't know a single damn thing about Gooseworks. Goose works by having a long neck plus wings. Oh. Oh. And the duck of the soul, when you have the beer and the weed, it's able to grab the crown jewel from the snake. Oh. I'm beginning to understand. Hey, hon, how long have you been back for?
Like a minute, but I was still cranky about my internet, so I sat quietly and patiently.
Oh, I wanted to hear you say hi. I missed you.
I missed you too.
You were gone for all of 2 seconds and I missed you.
Aww. Aww. Aww.
Oh, oh.
This is the straight up spiral, and you can look at it on your screen.
Yep, it's gonna turn into like a rat tail.
Oh.
Or not.
Rat tail like the tail of a rat, or rat tail like the hairstyle that all the boys had in the 1990s?
Well, the rat tail hairstyle didn't have a curl like that.
Oh, I suppose so.
I don't think. I don't think.
I mean, I suppose it depends on your hair texture.
At the moment, a little foul because I haven't showered yet today and it's hot.
Oh, same. High five.
Why do you ask?
Are discussing.
We've been discussing many things on stream.
We have. That's kind of the nature of Picross stream.
What?
Yeah.
Stinky? Not yet, thankfully. That's why I'm getting in the shower after this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 3, 8, that's 11. This is the one with 6 already done. We're so close, we're so close, we're so close. We're almost done. Squeak the
Could be
rat.
anything
It could be everything.
except for that.
Oh, okay, it's not that. This has to go here. There we go. Wow, I was right, it was a rat tail. I forgot. Wait, actually a rodent. I completely forgot what I had clicked on.
Wait, it's actually beautiful rodent?
Hold up. It's actually beautiful rodent? One more? One more or call it here? What do you think, hun?
I'm good either way. My internet is still continuing to hiccup, though.
Maybe we call it here then.
I suppose. Oh, but it's Pride Cape.
It's okay, we'll just do it next time.
I suppose.
I'll just save it for the next time I do a picross, and that'll be awesome.
I guess.
Do you want me to do it or not?
You can do anything you want. I'm just letting you know my situation.
And I was asking you, and based on what you told me, I said next time, and then you got really morose and silent.
Because it's Pride Cape. It's awesome.
It is awesome. We can get it next time.
We can.
It doesn't go away.
Yeah.
What's everyone's XP bars at yet right now? 7. It's looking like a solid 7. And that's a problem.
Uh-oh.
Just had a drink.
Nice.
All right. I guess that's gonna do it for the stream today. I am probably just gonna bounce real fast, cause
Like a basking ball?
yeah, because I'm getting like a little bit of a headache.
Oh, maybe good we wrapped up then, yeah.
It's not that bad. It's just a little bit. Good stream though. Good
Good
time.
stream.
Good.
We had fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was. Oh my god, no. Get Torchy the battery boy out of here. No more of that. No more of that. I've had enough. No. Let's get him out of there. Get him out of there. No. What are you? No. What are you doing? Stop it. No.
It's messed up.
Oh my god, no, no, cut it out, no!
Torchy's a little battery boy. I'm a clever walkie-talkie toy with bright blue eyes and golden hair. I'm a magic beam that can shine anywhere.
Okay, bars!
Torchy, the little battery boy. Torchy, the battery boy. I'm a walkie-talkie toy. Press my switch, see my bulb start to gleam. It's the most magic light you have seen. Torchy.
Torchy passed away on the way to his home planet. He ran out of batteries.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, it's pretty good. YouTube comment from 5 years ago. I'm 67 and I used to watch this. 6'7".
Who's cross?
Hey, do you notice what day it is today?
Holy shit, it's 6-7.
It's June 7th.
7.
Well, I guess if you're in Canada, it's 7/6.
That's not as funny.
See you in July, I guess.
Guess so.
Not that the next stream is going to be in July. I'm gonna I'm gonna try and do a couple more this week. We'll see how I'm feeling. Again, I mentioned at the start of the stream, I got started on an SNRI. So there's adjustments. There's some side effects. Getting used to it. Energy level is still up and down regardless of that. But I'd say generally overall I'm feeling better. So, and the adjustment so far has not been too bad. I've been trying to take it slow deliberately, and it's been going good. I'm gonna try and do some other streams this week. I'm gonna have a chat with Puzz and see when and if they're available for some others. Try and do some solo stuff. And we'll see how the week goes. And then the week after that is Half-Life, and then I'm on vacation for a little bit. And then you'll see me on Co-op for a Cause. And then I'm on vacation again. And maybe I will do a stream with my wife while they're here.
That's me. I'm the...
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm gonna hop off for now. I forgot to play the goodbye music. Oh well. Sorry, it's just
That's
been
okay.
quiet. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the tips and the subs and the all of that. Thank you again to anyone that pitched in some money like a week or two ago to help with getting a new hard drive. I've been backing up the files. I appreciate the folks were able to come through for me. It means a whole hell of a lot. So hopefully when this thing does putter out and die, I'm not left on a hill like that. Yeah. Thank you for stopping on by. I hope you had a wonderful time watching the stream. I had a real good time. I'm trying to get the sea legs back, get back into the swing of it. We'll see how that goes.
Yay!
I will maybe be live in like the next 2 or 3 days. We will see. Maybe I will see you then. Or maybe I'll see you around some other time, but no matter what happens, before we head off, I'd just like to say I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and taking care of the folks around you. And I hope we see you again soon.
Bye-bye
Bye-bye.
for now.